Woo! Happy Tuesday, everyone.
Wait.
What was that loud?
Hold on. No, I gotta fix it.
loud?
No, we're fine. We're fine. I got it.
Okay, we'll do it live.
Fuck it.
Okay.
We're doing it live. Wait, why are you not live right now? Like, why are you offline, you motherfucker?
Why are we looking for game to capture?
Okay. Oh, you're right. Oh, hold on 1 second. I'm gonna fix everything.
Hello everyone, my name's Epic, and today we're gonna be playing Dungeons and Dragons.
Hey, shut up, Woo Man.
Dark Alliance.
It's
You're
fixed.
not fooling anybody.
It's fixed.
Okay, wait, it's
Episode-
fixed. I'm Epic. We are the Rollin 20's. You may not recognize Albino. I don't. He's a whole new man with less hair. But anyways, Brandon's about to go grab his drink, and I'm gonna start us off with a little introduction. You guys probably tuned in last week, and you wanted more, and here you are, coming back to back Tuesdays. We had 3 streams last week, right? Wow, that's pretty cool. That's one more than you usually get. So let us know what you guys thought about the new one happening now on Thursdays. I think it's called Hunter's Haven. Is the campaign going on there? I didn't really get to tune in last week, but looking forward to seeing what they're doing there. But today we're playing Dark Alliance. We are the Rollin 20's. We drink on 1s and 20's. I just got episode 14, which was last week's episode, uploaded onto YouTube as of today. So if you type !YouTube, that will bring you there. And if you're watching on YouTube, you're a week behind. Come tune in on Twitch next week and catch us live, because it's more enjoyable live. You can make us drink. You can maybe make us wear a costume if you're a big saver. You can eventually kill one of us if you're a really big saver. So yeah, it's really cool to have people tuning in live and interacting with us throughout the stream. So honestly, come check it out. It'll be cool. Anyways, I'm the DM. I am drinking Voodoo Ranger Juice Force IPA. And now we're gonna do some introductions, starting with the one with the new haircut.
Ooh, that's me. Hi everybody, I'm Gary, and I shaved my head for no reason other than to not go to my neighbor, so I had my neighbor cut my hair. So it's done. Did we just...
We lost our music.
Alright, lost music. That's
I'll fix
alright.
that.
But I'm playing Gary, the confused drunken monk. And he just keeps on taking and clobbering the same
Fuck that, take a
spot
shot.
on the noggin. I think I've been unconscious like 8 times now.
Damn.
But I just keep on waking up with a smile on my face.
Not going down without, passing your saving death saves.
That's right.
And you're really embracing your role of a
Thank you.
monk.
Get it? Embrace your role.
No.
Where the role? Never mind.
Pass it off to someone.
Well, I'm gonna drink this zombie dust and pass it off to Lyrell.
Alright, everyone. Well, hello. My name is Parzival. I'm playing Lyrell, who is a Wood Elf Ranger, 5th level. I don't have him with me because I was dumb again, but I'm drinking the last couple of my green apple Smirnoffs today. And I will pass it off to the one above me, Wooman.
Hello everyone, my name is Woo Man. I'm playing Gabru II. He is a half-orc barbarian, and he's level 5, and he's a really good chef, and he's trying to pass off his stuff to Anthony. He's trying to make sure that Anthony marries pasta, fucks bread, and kills rice.
Whoa! That's just what Epic picked. We gotta have the right choices.
It was a
I don't
post
know.
on our Instagram, so I had to do a callback to it. Come on. Use
All right.
social media to call out social media. It's just perfect. Anyways, I am going to be drinking some Modelo and I have my last Menchilada cube, and I'm drinking it out of a Las Vegas cup that I got from the Showcase Mall. Yeah.
Ooh.
And that's what I'm doing. So I'm gonna pass it off to the one and the only, the Bard Apollo.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Rollin 20's. I am playing Apollo. As you know, I am the Bard, and I might sing a song, I might play a tune, I might tell a joke, or I might just choke. Hey, you might know me as Shorty P. Lopez. If you guys are into the Discord, you may know me as Brandon, or you might just know me as your friend. Anyway, tonight I'm going to be drinking ginger ale and whiskey. And I'm very excited because I have not had this combination in a while, and I found out we had ginger ale. So there's that. And I think that's it. Stick around for after the break. We're going to play another game like last week where we did Fuck, Marry, Kill. If you guys missed that, go watch the last episode on YouTube or on... Probably some of our VODs will have that up, or just come to our Discord where you can see our shenanigans.
Okay, so anyways, we're the Rollin 20's. We drink on 1s and 20's, and I'm inviting all of you, everyone in chat, everyone watching on YouTube, to drink with us and start this stream. Take one big drink, and it's the way our stream is meant to be watched. So, get in there.
Cheers.
Cheers. Slurpy, slurpy. Burpy,
Oh,
burpy.
I did not stir that. Oh.
Beer's never shaken, it's stirred.
Shaken, not
Ooh.
stirred. Hey, we got a puppy.
Oh, there's a puppy! Oh. Hello, puppy.
Oh my god.
Cam.
Damn, it's a puppy.
Bucky, is that you?
Content's over, guys. Content's over. Oh, check out the merch store, by the way. If you think we're sexy, think about us wearing our own merch, which my hat's downstairs right now on top of the table.
The shirt's honestly comfy, and it fits me really well, and I kind of wish I could wear it more, but I gotta wash it. Ooh, you got a sticker. What are you gonna put it on?
Ooh, I don't know.
You
Oh, I know where you can put it. There's a perfect spot that has a lot of retail space that you just opened up as of recently. And if you just take off one of those squares up there, we can fit it perfectly right. I could see Woo Man thinking like, what retail space did opened up? I saw his face thinking, and I saw you realize that when I met his head, what happened. That was incredible. That, by the way.
I know, like, and I was like laughing at myself because I was gonna be like, you can stick it on your bald ass head, but then I was like, no, I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna say that. I'm not doing it. But it obviously, you know, if you stick it wherever and it doesn't stick too well, go ahead and order another one.
Yo, what are you doing? Did you really just stick it on your head? Oh, I'll send you another one. I didn't. All right, now I gotta buy a fucking sticker.
I'll buy another one.
Oh my god.
You know, if this merch does well, maybe we can get some like temporary tattoos or something in the store.
What?
But
Temporary? Bro, if this shit does well, I'll get a fucking are you kidding me? I will definitely get a martini glass on my arm if this shit does well.
Get a D20 under your eye.
Not on my eye. A D20? I will 100% get a D20. Why not?
Instead of a teardrop, it's just a nat one.
Well, like, no, like on your arm or something, like, you know, just an inconspicuous little tattoo.
Quick
Honestly,
question.
I've been thinking about doing something like that too.
Interesting. So, since we are the bad boys of D&D, does anyone here have a tattoo?
I have several.
I have one on my leg.
Oh. Well,
maybe are any of you doing show and tell, or as long as they're appropriate?
It's in a spot that technically I could show on camera, but I would literally have to remove the top of my pants and lift up my underwear slightly because it's on my thigh, and this is not the stream for that. This is just not.
We'll reserve that for the Discord. Join that. Maybe Brandon will show you his tattoo.
Parzival, are yours a little bit more visible?
Yeah, I can show mine if you guys want to see it. Alright, let's do this. Pull up this camera here so I can see this better. Alright, so my first one is right here under my arm.
Ooh,
oh, cool.
Little diamond.
Yeah.
What does that say?
Shine On. Because I'm a really big Pink Floyd fan.
Yeah.
And then
Sid Barrett.
this arm, I have a little skull with a marching band hat on.
Hey.
One more time.
Dang.
Band directors almost always say one more time, and there's never one more time. And then my favorite one is my big half sleeve on this
Oh
one.
shit.
Whoa! That one's sick.
Damn, look at you. I'm glad I didn't show
sick.
mine. His are way cooler. So this actually leads into something that I was gonna do at break, but it's not. We don't have to do all of it. But I was literally gonna have us play a little bit of Never Have I Ever, and one of the questions was Never Have I Ever Gotten a Tattoo. So I mean, I have like a couple we could ring off if you guys want to see if you guys have ever done this shit. It depends. Are you guys naughty children?
Depends.
Were any of you naughty? Epic.
But I had a lot of fun. So.
All right.
why not?
I mean, I do a lot of stupid shit here and there, but I
Alright.
don't know if you'd call it naughty. Maybe just stupid.
All right. So how about this? If you guys are in the chat, I'm gonna ask 3 right now, 3 quick ones, and let's see if you guys have done any of this. Okay. Never have I ever played hooky from school.
Will we drink if we have?
Fuck it, yeah. Well, then I'm drinking on almost all of
If
these.
we have or if we haven't.
Never have I ever. So I guess if you have,
If you do.
yeah, if you have, you drink.
Yeah.
Okay.
The fact that I need to ask what that is, I assume that I haven't.
Have you ever skipped school or ditched?
Oh,
yeah.
all the time.
Oh, well then drink. Okay. Have you ever drunk dialed an ex?
Yes.
I don't think that I have. I'm like, actually, when I'm drunk, I'm kind of like anti-ex and I hate them. And I'm like, fuck that
Alright,
bitch.
here's why it could happen and has happened many times. Because I have kids with this woman, so she's like sometimes on like my last contact. And so like it's easy to butt dial her, especially when I'm drunk.
But that's not the same. So that's not you calling your ex while you're drunk, being like, hey baby, what are you doing? Like, that's not like a you up text. That's you
Okay.
calling your ex. Have you ever called an ex that you wanted to like, you were
no.
calling for something like that? And you were like,
Like, hey baby, we should get together.
Yeah,
specifically
something like
right
that.
now.
yeah, have you ever drunk dialed an ex like that? Yeah, you used a cheat code, bro. That's not fucking, alright. Alright.
The only time
what
that
did
I
it
have,
offer?
it wasn't like for like a booty call or anything. It was more just to talk shit to her. Like
That's
I was,
acceptable.
like, really letting out like some feelings about how much I disliked her.
Alright. That's good. Okay, this is the
Yeah,
last
I'm
one.
trying to saying my piece, but
This is the last one. This one's controversial. Alright? Never have I ever stolen anything. I 100% stole candy bars from the store when I was a kid.
Yeah.
I mean, I used to steal
That's
fireworks,
so
man.
broad.
I stole my woman's heart.
Oh, shut up. Alright. That's... God damn it.
That's why I drank.
And that'll do it for today.
Yeah, that's... This is why now we have to start fucking playing D&D, because I have more, but we'll do that shit later.
okay. So, anyways, last session, our party finished up exploring the first level of the Thieves Guild. They're investigating it because they were attacked by them in the first episode, and they're clearly plotting something in Baldur's Gate, and they don't quite know what's going on. But they learned some information, they got some side quests done, and returned to the Elfsong Tavern. Lyrael went on a date. Bucky got a haircut. There's a festival going on that they were all prepping for, and Apollo got everyone some fancy matching robes.
Oh, I have a robe. Hold on, I'll be right back.
But yeah, our party, or all of BAGAL, our group, is prepping for the party, and there's going to be a big pig roast, and well, I think we left off right when Lyrael was returning to the tavern, if I remember correctly. So we could start it there.
I think we were meeting up in the back with the pig spit.
Well, yeah, that's where the party's at.
Oh, that's where it's gonna be. Oh, so the pig has arrived though. I think
Yeah,
it was
yeah,
arriving.
and they were starting to cook the thing like pretty early in the day because it takes a while to cook a pig. So it's on the spit. It's been smoking, and now it's getting dark out. The people are starting like a bonfire. It's all smoky. There's lots of members of the town, lots of faces you haven't even seen before, as there's more food being provided, and this is an outdoor event, and everyone's trying to see what's going on, and drinks are flowing. Gabru's been helping prep the party, and yeah, so Lyra, you get back from your date with Kiara, and we'll take it from there.
All right.
Did I ever give Lyrel her robe?
No,
I don't think you did.
got
Yeah.
that.
Okay,
You gave it to Gabru, and you gave it to Gary, and Gary went to go change. So
Yep.
Gary, you'll also be in your room at this moment.
And so
Yeah.
I remember the first thing that I wanted to do was give it to her as she came in. Because I already showered and changed and told Aelith to, so she walks in. If I'm sitting downstairs, I'm just going to see her, not even acknowledge that I'm wearing a beautiful outfit, and say, Lyrel, I have something for you. I'm just going to run upstairs, grab it, and bring it down to her, and kind of just say, Lyrel, I had this made for you, and I hope you like it.
I'll take it and kind of look it over because I don't know what it is at this point. I'm assuming it's folded up, so I don't know exactly what it is.
Yeah. So
You don't fold silk, all right? I'm just kidding.
you get handed a very, I think it was light purple, and you can see the stitching of your name on it, and BAGAL, and it's a very nice material and seems high quality.
Well, thank you, Apollo. This is... I'm assuming we all have one of these?
Every one of us.
Oh, okay. I'll kind of size it up against myself just to see if he somehow got... I mean, I know it's baggy, but still gonna see if it's sized right.
I mean, as I see you holding it up, the tailor told me it would be made perfectly for all of us, so I do hope it fits.
Well,
Yeah.
I'll kind of look back at Kiara and kind of imply that I'm gonna go up to the room for a moment.
She's like, well, I'll save us a spot at the party. Maybe grab a little side table or something outside.
I'll smile and head upstairs to change.
Yeah, and you do see Alis is wearing a matching robe. You see Apollo is wearing the matching robe, and Apollo, you see Ethon kind of going, and he's got a big tray of drinks, and he's bringing them outside. And you can start to smell the air with a bonfire and delicious pork roasting over the spit.
It's almost time for dinner. Where is everybody? I just want to, call upstairs, Gary, let's go!
Alright, I'll come trotting down. I'm wearing the robe, but, I'm more wearing them like a monk's robes. I've got them kind of folded weird, and it's probably not like a wizard would wear robes. But I'm wearing it.
Gary, have you seen Ruru?
No, I haven't seen him. Do barbarians wear robes? He kind of seems like he just prefers to be mostly nude.
Well, technically this is not much more than being nude. You're just a sexy nude.
Oh. It's like a comfortable cape, right? I suppose when he's running, it'll just billow behind him.
Well, yeah, of course. I mean, it's... You still have to be careful that, that you don't hit yourself in between the legs.
So, Gabru, where are you in this instance?
So Gabru right now is with Anthony outside looking at the pig on the spit, and when you get the flame up to a medium temperature, it's every hour and 15 minutes per 10 pounds. Okay, and just looking at the pig, how big is it?
It was probably like a 300-pound pig, so it's a big guy. You know, it's starting to shrivel up a little bit as it cooks. Its skin is turning a more a little charred on some of the edges, but it's, you know, turning that more dark brown color rather than the light pink. And yeah, there's the other orc that was supposed to owed you money. He's the one that's spinning it, and he's like, "Hey, Gabaru, I got your request, and Aelith made a whole event out of it."
Yeah, no, you're the man. I mean, you're the orc. Because you eat. Anyways, no, this is amazing. I can't believe you've done this, and you know, this is way more than I was expecting. I'm really, really impressed. I think while it's spinning and it's 300 pounds, I kind of want to do a technique that my father did, Gabru the First, and I'm gonna start putting rosemary around the crossbow bolts I had, and I'm gonna shoot it into the pig while it's roasting and when it fires at its highest. So I'm gonna tell Anthony to get that prepared, and tell Anthony the speed it has to rotate, and just I kind of want to go get the mahogany wood and kind of like use it as like a smoking base, so it gets really, really good. And I want to try to find honey so we can baste the pig towards the end.
You are familiar with that on the shelves behind the counter in the tavern has some honey that you can use. There's also some rosemary. And Anthony's like, crossbow for cooking? I don't get it.
Take these bolts, and I give him like 10 bolts, and be like, just go twine the rosemary around the bolts, and I will shoot them into the pig. Okay.
Interesting.
Okay. What? You're the master chef.
Yeah. Hurry up, chop. And I'm wearing my robe really happily, and I'm just giving directions because I'm not here to cook today. I'm here to celebrate and be a part of BAGAL and try to be more human than orc, because I think Gabaru has always felt he looks like a beast, but he really, really is like just trying to help the world that he's living in around him.
So
I like that.
how many
Bagel.
crossbow bolts do you give up?
10.
10. Okay. If you can remove those from your inventory.
Yeah.
Now.
Oh. Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, Anthony runs off, grabs some twine, starts twirling around the bolts, and he gets it in a nice little bundle for when you return. You find the honey, and yeah, that's all underway. Lyrail, as you're up in your room, you hear some scratching on the door.
I'll make sure I'm, decently covered and slowly crack it open.
Crack it open, and Bucky just kind of like forces his head in, and he just kind of goes like right onto your feet and just lays down.
I will.
Still looking handsome as ever with this new haircut and a spiked collar.
I'll kind of smile because this is the first time I've seen him with a haircut, I believe. And kind of try to reach for the helmet just to know what he's thinking about.
Okay, so as you put the helmet on, you just hear Bucky, and he's just like, "Oh, I had the best day with Nebish. He took me out on a walk. I got to see. The weather was good. I got all this bugs out of my hair."
I'll kind of nod and carefully kind of move him off my feet to something more comfortable. I'm assuming he has like a little corner or something.
Yeah, there's an extra like pillow on the ground he's been using, and he goes and curls up on that. So soft, comfy.
A little buck.
And I will put the helmet back down and head down after him. Change.
Fuck that, take a shot.
So are you keeping your blue dress on and just putting the robe over it, or?
No, I'm changing out of that.
Fuck that, take a shot.
Okay.
How nice is like Lyra looking? I mean, how revealing, how clingy are these robes? Am I right?
They're pretty loose fitting, but you can kind of pull them as tight as you want with the cinch band. It's like you can maybe show.
Not without consent.
But
oh, sorry.
Yeah.
It's totally up to
I'll
you.
kind of, since I'm not a fan of baggy clothes, I'll kind of make it a little tight, but not like skin tight.
Okay. You feel the softness of the silk on your skin, and it's just a high quality robe. So Gary, Bartley walks up to you and he's like, Gary, you drinking tonight?
Oh, tonight? I hadn't decided. Bartley, crazy maniac. Of course I'm drinking tonight.
Ha, I knew it. Yeah, I heard there's some of the guys are gonna have a little drinking competition if you're interested.
I'm very interested. In fact, I'm willing to, well, it's not my way, but willing to let the friends know that I'm gonna be in this, so they can gamble.
Yeah, there's gonna be people putting bets on it, people entering, and the winner gets a really big bottle of A-list best.
Well, a little fancy for me, but I sure would love to see my friends win some money.
I don't know about using that mug of yours. It might put you at a disadvantage.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing.
Here, I got another cup for you if you want. You could use it. And he pulls out just like a typical glass mug.
Typical Bartley.
And I'm like, I see. This mug makes me get half as drunk, right?
I don't know any sort of enchantments like that, but where would be the fun in a mug? I don't even see a point in inventing it.
Well, I'm gonna take this and be like, thank you. May it fill and empty as often as necessary.
That's the spirit. And he kind of gives you a toast, and Bartley heads outside. His store is all shut down. The inside the tavern is actually getting kind of quiet, but you can hear outside getting louder and louder as the crowd grows.
Is Ruru downstairs? Ruru, are you downstairs? Like, are you outside visible?
I'm outside. I'm coming inside, wherever you're at.
Like, Rue, where are you, man?
Oh, like rooms. I need a ruby rack. So, who's downstairs with me?
Downstairs you see, I mean, right now it's just Aelith with some drinks. You see Tony like grabbing some silverware and stuff, but everyone's kind of heading out. There's not many people here.
Well, I don't want to go outside without my friends, but I guess if I saw all of them go outside. And...
Aelith is like, crowd's starting. Can we get some entertainment, my love?
Ooh, my love.
I have one ready. I would love to, Aelith. And I just go up and I show her some affection, give her a kiss on the cheek. Are there people inside or not? Or does she want me to go sing outside?
He wants you to go outside.
All right. Okay. So
you need to be entertained. You're the bard. Big night.
All right. So I make my way outside. What does the outside look like?
So you get out there, and now you just see it's kind of dark out at this point. You guys actually had a long day before this. You could really smell the aroma of the pig cooking, and there's people with some hors d'oeuvres, little pieces of bread with some spreads on them. There's drinks going around, lots of laughter, lots of chatting. There's no music yet, and everyone's kind of murmuring. They're socializing. They're all standing. You see laughing. You see some people already getting pretty drunk. You see, some people pushing each other around. It's a crowd. It's definitely a bit of everything going on out here.
All right. And do I see my friends?
Currently you see Kiara kind of sitting alone at a table, and she's kind of like looking around like, anytime now. And then you see, I believe, Gary, where were you at this point? Did you head outside with Bartley?
Yeah, I'm outside with Barkley, wherever he is. Is it Bartley or Barkley?
Bartley.
Barkley is the dog from Sesame Street. I guess that's the confusion.
Yeah, it's Bartley. He's outside drinking. You see him kind of like clearing a spot and like getting some like lots of pitchers ready, and he's kind of like running this little drinking competition.
All right.
And
no, go ahead.
I was just describing some things. If you want me to keep going on, or
hey, I had
keep
a
going
question.
on.
But yeah, keep going, because it's going to lead into my next question.
Yeah, so you actually see Nebish like going over to Bartley, and he's like, "I'm in." And he's like, "Whoa, friend, I thought you were laying off that stuff a bit." And he's like, "Tonight's a good occasion."
Going toe to toe against Nebish.
Yeah, so Nebish is clearly entering that. You see some other bigger dudes all getting in and ready, and some other people like writing some. You could see some coins being passed around as look like they're gonna place some bets on people.
I'm gonna start massaging my liver, or where I think my liver might be.
So Gary's claiming his spot at that table.
Yep.
Then there's some other people just all like staring into the fire. It's getting its warmth, because it is a rather cool, cloudy day, but the fire's keeping everyone nice and toasty.
Okay. So my question: what's the highest point that's still visible for everybody? Like, is there a roof that's flat enough for me to like stand on and perform, or like I don't want to be eye level. If I'm gonna perform for this crowd out here, I need a stage.
Yeah, so you look around, and there is one table that's kind of like center that the pig is clearly going to be placed on when it's ready, and that's in a pretty visible spot. There is the roof that you could also climb on top that's overhanging that. But you would be visible. You could either try and climb up, or you can just get on the table. Or you could try and like get Gabaru and like get on his shoulders or something. There's several options for you to do.
Okay. So here's a question. And this is me literally like being like, you're welcome to say no. I'm coming up with a ridiculous idea. So say no as soon as you're ready to say no. But Thunderwave technically is an electronic vibration, kind of like music works, right? Do you see where I'm going with this? I'm just before I get too deep, what do you think of that?
Put it in the chat for now, because there's a big crowd of people, and I feel like you have the potential to damage a lot.
But that's the point. That's the point. Technically, it goes out from me in a thunderous wave. But what if, because I know it's a level 1 spell, is there anything that maybe you could think of me controlling that wave going out as almost an electric musical force. Kind of like, quite literally be plugging something. And again, I'm thinking if there's anything that you wanted, because this is not going to work normally unless there's something.
If they're like the appropriate amount of feet away where they don't get damaged, they should be fine, right?
It's a 15-foot cube, so that can 15 feet.
Yeah, I feel like you would have to get on the roof and be a good ways back on the roof in order to not affect anybody.
Would it be fair to...
Isn't Thunderwave like her like 300 feet away?
Well...
it's pretty big range. So yeah, they would all hear it, but they would be blowing their eardrums a little if they were too close.
Okay. But am I allowed to use this spell as a sound amplification just for role-playing purposes?
It would make a thunderous boom.
Alright, I think I'm still gonna do it just for the fact of getting their attention, but over and all, if it's not gonna amplify my voice, I won't try to do it at like 3rd level or anything. But before I do any kind of thing, before this festival goes on, I'm gonna give myself bardic inspiration for this performance specifically. So I'm gonna prep while everyone else is doing their shit. I'm gonna get up on the roof and like get my stuff ready and prep my thunder wave to get everyone's attention, and as I see like everyone kind of really ready, I'll perform.
Yeah, so as you're starting to like climb on the roof, a couple of the regulars that I've heard some of your performance before, they kind of start almost to like whistling a little bit and giving a little cheer. Like they're excited, they know you're up to something, and everyone that's been entertained by you is like, there's a couple other people that have never been there and like, who's this guy? What's he doing getting up there?
Get off the stage!
I'd like to go by Gabaru and try to get him to get into this drinking competition because he's a big half-orc, barbarian. You can probably put him down.
The second I see your robe, is your hood up or down?
It's down.
Okay, I definitely see Gary's bump on the head, so I'm going to him, making sure he's good. Gary, what are you doing?
I'm gonna do this drinking competition.
Oh, okay. Paulo's about to sing. Do you want to go watch that, or do you want to drink, or you want to drink and then go watch that?
Yeah. Or he's gonna sing, and then I think they're gonna start this thing.
Oh, right after he sings?
Maybe.
Oh, okay. I'll just sit down and I'll like wave my
I'm actually writing out the lyrics. Can you guys do the competition first? Is that a possibility?
Let's kick Nevish's ass.
Oh, hey Nebish! I didn't see you over there. I guess I'm a part of this thing, and I take a seat right next to Gary.
You think you could put him down like I can?
I thought you were stopping. What's the sudden change?
I think I could win this thing, and he seems a little unsure about that, but that's what he's going with.
I'll just nod my head and be like, "May Luthik be with you." I look over to Gary and I'll be like, "We're gonna fuck these guys up."
I'm not even gonna use my mug. I thought about using it just to make it a little bit fair, but then I thought, you know what? I don't really know the kind of alcohol, and I need to see my skill.
Dude,
it's like when Goku takes off the weighted pads, right? You're like, oh shit.
Oh, I see Lyrel. Lyrel, come here. Drink with us.
I'll come over, but I'm not gonna drink.
What? Why not? You're part of BAGAL.
You know I don't normally drink.
Hey,
you know
Nevis, your girlfriend's here.
No, shut up, Gary. No. What was her name? Kai. Come drink in Lyrel's place. And sit in front of Nebish.
Like, wouldn't all you boys be embarrassed to get out drinking by a girl?
You're gonna be embarrassed if a woman died while I tried to prove myself.
Wait, this is teams, right?
There's no teams in this. Bartley's like, oh, Gabaru, you're a funny one. Teams in a drinking game?
I like
everyone's
mini rage towards,
enemy.
Lyra. Oh, not Lyra. I mini rage towards Gary. I'm wearing my new robe. I'm not trying to get wasted. But okay. Fuck it.
But Lyra, you see some of the elves from the 12 Snail, and they're like, "What do you mean? You could put them down?" And
It's
kinda,
not a
like,
question of
egging
if
you
I.
on.
It's not a question of if I could. It's a question of if I should.
I start whispering, Lyra, 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 Lyra.
Yar kind of looks at you and be like, "It'd be fun."
I'll sigh and kind of sit down. All right, I'll do it.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, boss is in the game.
And if you lose, disadvantage on all your charisma saves tonight.
Oh, that's a great rule.
So Bartley kind of like pulls back the bench and he stands on it and he's like, "Okay, who's ready to drink?" I mean, yeah. And then he goes to Gary and he's like, who thinks Gary's gonna drink the most? And he raises up his hand and
I yell
he
for
hears
Gary.
another
I do.
crowd.
I yell for Gary.
Yeah. And they're like, and then he kind of goes through like some other people, and then he's like, "Oh, and we got another big one with us. He's drinking," and he goes to Gabru. Who thinks our chef can drink the most? Woo! And yeah, there's
He's a big guy.
there's some cheers. Some of the people that you didn't know also got some cheers. You see some big burly guys that are all drinking, and there's tons of cups, and he starts Bartley kind of grabs the pitcher in each hand, starts filling them, and he's like, "Okay, as soon as I drop these pitchers, we're gonna start drinking." And he kind of raises it up in the air. The crowd gets silent for a bit as they're all waiting for it to start, and he drops the pitchers onto the ground. Everybody that's in the drinking competition, roll a d10 to see how many drinks you get through.
Yeah. Wait, I don't have advantage because not using my con save. Okay.
Lyrel!
Bullshit.
Yeah, and surprisingly, Lyrel just downs the most cups.
I
Like,
swear I'm not a drinker.
you see Nevish get through like 5 of them. You see Gary get through 4. You see Gobber get through 5. Bartley gets through 4. Some of the other guys. One of the big burly dudes actually it's just Lyril and him left. They're drinking. Everyone else is like puking or like passing out. You guys can make your con saves for that. And yeah, Bartley's, and then everyone's eyes are on you. And Lyril, I'm gonna need one more D10 roll off.
You said another D10?
Yeah.
Alright.
This guy gets through another 5 sips, but you just cream him, drinking 9, drinking a whole nother pitcher by yourself. The crowd's all cheering. Kiara's like just staring at you like with amazement. All the eyes are on Lyril. There's chanting, and some are just like, "Elf girl, elf girl." Other people are like, "Lyril, Lyril." And then some people are like, "BAGAL." And it's loud, it's crazy, there's drinks. Other people are paying each other because pretty much everyone lost this bet as you were the unpredicted. Bartley actually starts collecting a lot because some of the bets were just going through him.
Oh my god.
Nobody won. And yeah, you are now being carried all along the crowd. They're all like picking you up and they're parading you throughout the little party here.
Lyra, Lyra,
Lyra, Lyra, Lyra.
Okay. Is our bard ready?
Oh, I'm ready.
We carry her to wherever Apollo's at right now.
So as they're bringing her over, I want to give myself a speech. This is where I'm giving myself my bardic inspiration, and I'm just telling myself like, Apollo, you are prime, you are power, you are a bad man who don't take no shit from nobody. And I just keep telling that to myself over and over again. I'm just like, you are pride, you are power, you are a bad man who don't take no shit from nobody. And as I'm getting ready, I look at Irel, and I since she won, I want to invite her up.
So currently, everyone's pretty loud and distracted. You're on the roof. How are you gonna get their attention?
Oh, you know how I'm gonna get their attention. Before she comes up, if I use my Thunder Wave, that's technically a 15-foot cube, so that would still go down. So as long as she's out of range before they get here, specifically I want to use Thunder Wave, but I don't want to hit her or anything.
Yeah, as of right now, Lyreal probably doesn't even have your attention here. It's up to you to get everyone, because they're all attention's on Lyreal, and they're parading her around and drinking, and there's a lot of commotion going on.
All right, so
you're up here on the roof.
I want to use my Thunder Wave to just let out let's get ready to BAGAL! And I want Thunder Wave to hit as that's going to just magnify everything.
So yeah, you kind of scream that out, and then a loud boom just radiates throughout the crowd. Everyone goes dead silent, and they all turn. They're all like, some people are like, and then there's like one guy in the background that's like, Lyreal, like that was apparently like deaf or something. And
that's right! Give it up for Lyreal! Let's hear it one more time for your drinking champion! And I want to like wave my arms and get everyone to start clapping for her. Lyreal!
Okay.
Lyreal!
Let's start with your first performance roll.
Oh shit. I don't want to use my bardic inspiration on this one, just FYI. 13.
Yeah, you know, it's they're getting going, and like, you know, it's a pretty easy thing to cheer for, as they all just watch Lyreal drink, and you're just talking about that. So yeah, you get some eyes all on you.
Ladies and gentlemen, I have a song parlor just for you. A song inspired by the Harpies, but remade for BAGAL. Now if you're ready, let me hear you! And I just wait to see if anyone even says anything.
I put up my mace of disruption, and I let out the light from it, and it's like a purple glow.
Someone's like, his mace is glowing! And then,
Alright.
And I'd be like, you're gonna do great, Apollo!
What day of the week is it, DM? I mean, technically, it's like we're having a party, so I'm assuming it's a weekend. I was gonna say Saturday, but I don't want to make assumptions.
Yo, this is fantasy world, bro. This is Monday.
So you tell me.
Happens every day.
This is important.
Aim for Saturday.
We ain't gonna take it.
Saloon? Yeah, it's
What day is it?
I guess it's just hold on.
Oh man, all my hype. Huh?
Sale day?
Sell day?
I don't know.
Just give me a day, man.
It's Saturday.
All right. So I don't know how I'm gonna manage a beat, but I just start stomping my foot, and it's just like do. Saturday night I was in town, making all the bandits die, killing a dragon and some Batman, empty ales piling high. BAGAL saving all of Baldur's Gate, stop goblins that are doing wrong. Just about to pick up some gold after hearing this bard sing songs. Pair of swords made me jump on back as my shield started to rise. We were a strong, smart team in purple robes. Just 4 of us got the prize. With just one swing, they had no head. 'Cause that strong, smart team had it all. And then that's where like the song stops. And I just kind of keep stomping.
Performance check.
Oh god, dude, I'm about to get a 1. I can feel it.
Use your bardic pursuit.
Oh, I'm going to. 7, so it's 16. I'm using my bardic inspiration.
Yay.
God damn it! 17.
Still 17. Yeah, you put on a good show, you know, a little pitchy, but you're outside, there's smoke in the air. You know, but it definitely gets the crowd's attention, and it's entertainment. There's drinks. Everyone is pretty enthusiastic and clapping along. No one's like, you know, ripping off their shirts and throwing them up to you. But, you know, it's a good performance.
I would like to take off my robe and throw it to him.
I just made that for
I'm
you.
just kidding. I'm not gonna do that.
I just made that for you. But yeah, that was a long, cool woman in a black dress by the Hollies. In case anyone wants to
Nice.
copyright me. It was a long, cool woman in a black dress.
Okay. Does anyone remember the name of that orc that was cooking the pig? I didn't write it down anywhere.
It's like
Yeah, I don't.
Kier or something like that.
I don't
No,
remember.
That's somebody else.
Man, why am I using yellow dice?
Keith? It might have been Keith. I don't know.
Keith is a cool name, right?
Yeah, well, let's call him Keith. So, Keith gets up and he's like,
Nope.
Who's ready for this pig?
Yeah.
And,
And then-
everyone's hungry at this point. And, he's like, and can the winner of the drinking competition come down and cut the first piece?
I'll come down and do that.
So yeah, they got the table set up. They has a couple guys help him move the whole pig on the spit onto the table. They slide the stick out, and then they go and they hand you a very, very big knife. And everyone's patiently waiting.
Alright.
The cake. Cut the cake.
Yeah, so I'll just cut into it to try to. I mean, not like a massive piece, but.
Are you like chopping the head off it, or are you just like carving into it?
Carving into it.
Yeah. So everyone starts to cheer, and then they instantly kind of like take the knife from you, and they start like grabbing plates, and everyone's like passing them around, and they're getting into this thing. There's sides of potatoes and homemade bread, and everyone's passing out this food. And it's a very wonderful party. You see Kiara as soon as you put the knife down, and she kind of like has a table, and she like is kind of like looking at you. You also see Nebish getting pretty drunk by himself.
I'm drinking more after he didn't win the drinking competition.
Yeah.
So I may or may not have bought a drink for everybody.
Alright.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Cheers.
It's been a while.
The Rollin 20's. Oh yeah.
So yeah, Bartley also. Where were you going, Lyrell?
Nowhere, I was just commenting that Nevin was
Okay.
drinking.
So yeah, everyone gets handed their food wherever they're at. A plate eventually will get to you. Does anyone want to do anything else at this party? You got a lot of faces here. Potential for socializing. Or...
Oh, I got a
I'd like
dancer
to-
list. Oh no, go ahead. Go ahead.
I just feel upset that I didn't win or even come close to winning. So I'm gonna just like overdrink like a maniac right now. Out of the mug. just salty as hell, and I'm just like, who the hell said that she should drink anyways?
Okay, 3 con saves with disadvantage for you. You're getting a lot of cups in.
Alright. Cup number 1. 7.
Yeah, you're getting pretty drunk off that one.
Oh, that's not a disadvantage. That does not count.
Once at 20.
Hey, let's go.
It might get dropped.
Still counts.
Oh, fuck buckets. Why did it do it that time?
Okay.
Well, either way, it was low. Because I dropped to 12. Oh no, that would have been okay.
It's because Gary's prone.
Oh,
It's supposed to be at disadvantage, though.
Yeah, right in my last cup.
I'll make him not prone, though. Good call. Yeah, so, 2 of the cups really hit you good. The third one you kind of take. And you're just kind of going along for the road. It wasn't a breaking point. But you are definitely getting pretty drunk. Eyesight blurry, words slurry.
Like, I'm getting that, like, drunk saltiness. And I'm just gonna be like, hey, watch me do this. And I'm gonna start doing, like, martial arts while being completely drunk.
Yeah, Nebish is gonna kind of join in with you.
I'm gonna just be like, no, Nevish, we are not the same.
No, I got this. I got the moves. I see you doing it. And he goes and he surprisingly actually, like, isn't, like, getting hit by you when, like, he was kind of standing a little close, but it's definitely a little in the way. So Apollo, you're still up on the roof.
I'm gonna find Aelith, who is my imaginary but not imaginary in this game, girlfriend, and I'm gonna ask her to dance, because if I don't ask her to dance at the party, I'm probably gonna get in trouble.
You gotta.
Yeah.
So at this point, there's some other local musicians all playing, like, some little music on the side, and it sounds good. There's a group of some people dancing. There's actually, like, a bit of a crowd around Aelith, as she's rather popular in Baldur's Gate and pretty well known. So you see some people, like, trying to flirt with her and catcall her, and she's just kind of brushing it all off and saying thank you where it's due. And
I gotta just lay the big dick down and just go over there, sweep her up off her feet, and just in front of everybody do a spinning kiss so everybody can see.
Okay, charisma check.
Alright, I switched the color dice. That had to be it, right? Oh, that was almost a Why am I rolling under 10s? This is bullshit! That was 2 really good rolls that it was like, no, fuck you. And then I dropped the bitch, right?
Yeah, you go over there, you get through the crowd, you pick her up, and you swing her around, but her, like, foot, like, hits somebody in the face.
Yeah. Hopefully it was one of the motherfuckers.
A lot of the tension, like, you were trying to, like, show off, like, just kind of all goes on the guy that fell down. Like, people are helping him up, and, like, they knew it was an accident. No one's mad at you or anything, but you didn't really get the showboatiness out of it that you wanted.
Tonight sucks. And I just want to.
Aelith is like, oh, but she's pretty impressed, and she's like, sweeping me off my feet.
Yeah, I was trying to make a show of it. I'm sorry. Does your foot hurt?
No, it's fine.
God, it's so weird. Like, it's flirting with Epic. This is not. This is not what I want to do.
Can I tell, even though I'm drunk, whether this other band is better than Apollo?
Perception check.
Such a dick. Just shit on your song.
Oh man.
Here,
they have
does
5
it help if I put Aelith's picture up for you?
Hey, alright, I'm happy again.
Yeah, you fire one off to that, eh? I'm gonna keep that for later.
Hey, you can't have that. That's literally my in-game wife.
Alright, this sticker's making me sweat.
Yeah, it's not the sticker. It's my girl.
you know, you could tell that although they don't have as much like draw the crowd that Apollo did, they're actually like pretty talented in what they're doing.
That's cool.
You know, they know how to play their instruments well. There's like some cool little guitar riffs on the lute. There's some little drum solos here and there. It's a good, very entertaining background music. And some people are actually just looking straight at the band.
Yeah, background music. See, I'm a star, bitch. Difference.
Yeah, everyone also make a con check. If you've eaten the pig.
Con save?
Alright, I've
con...
eaten the pig.
Good check.
Albino with the bits. I finally got something higher than a fucking 9.
Gary and Gabaru, you got some of the best cuts of meat. You got like a big size piece on your plate. It's
Wait, my
packed
con
with...
check.
I rolled a 2? I thought I rolled a 19.
That wasn't yours? Shit, I was reading your perception check. Well, Gabaru, you got a really good piece that has lots of rosemary, lots of flavor, the right amount of the skin is soaked in a lot of the honey, and you got like a prime cut of this pig. Yeah. Apollo, you kind of got like some burnt ends of it. You didn't really get the best piece.
I got there late. I was singing. It's all right.
Your potatoes are a little cold, and you're like, this meal kind of blows. But Lyril, you were one of the first ones to be served. You got a nice, hot, fresh piece. You and Kiara are both enjoying the delicious piece of meat and potatoes that you got. And Gary, you're really just too drunk to tell.
Yeah. It's all going down.
Yeah.
I'm staying down.
So, Lyril, you see Apollo carrying Aelith over, and they're starting to dance.
I will look to Kiara and see if she wants to dance as well.
Yeah, I want to see Epic and Parzival fuck too.
Yo, what's funny is
I just want to listen with my video off to both Apollo's characters and Parzival's characters fucking the NPCs.
Yo, you know what's really
just
funny?
Make sure you mute the mic too.
All of a sudden, fucking.
No. I'm a screamer, and you're gonna know when I'm done, so you can stop talking about it.
Hey, all of a sudden now, Epic's girlfriend's like, man, you've been really like your Riz game's up. Like you're flirting so well. Like like you're complimenting me all the time. Like what is this? I've been flirting with my friends. Just like it's like what? Just like we play a lot of D&D, and their character is fucking one of my NPCs, so I gotta figure out how to flirt with them.
She's watching like half the time.
Hi Toria, sorry that
now, but...
I'm training him, and we fucking in this game. My bad.
So yeah, you're in the middle of asking Kiara to dance, and Bartley walks over to you, and he's like, "Lyril, my girl," and he puts a giant bottle, like it's like a Costco-sized bottle of Aelith's Best right on your table. You won the competition. I'm so proud of you.
I'll take it. I'm just gonna smile. Oh, thank you.
Kiara's like, are we getting into that today?
I'll nod to her.
Roll a charisma check to see if she accepts your dance offer.
I'm bad at this. I'm really bad at this.
It's like, shouldn't we just stay and drink the wine?
I'll kind of shrug. It's like, that seems better.
She's trying to get in your pants.
That's alright.
So Gabru, you see all the pig getting served, and they honestly did a pretty good job. All the food's getting to everyone. You just tried it. Anthony seems pretty overwhelmed, sweaty, but still doing his job.
Oh, those are the best days. I think Gabru's just taking it all in, and I think he's just trying to like remember his dad more, and he's gonna go talk to the orc that got the pig and thank him again, and yeah, it goes up to Keith and hey Keith, hey.
Oh, hey, Gabru, I saw you drinking over there.
Hey, and then I like kind of, I'm guessing he has a cup in his hand.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would cheers with him, and then I would just talk in Orcish with him, and just shoot the shit, and ask him, oh, so the pig, wow, what a huge pig. Which way did you go from Baldur's Gate to get this pig?
I didn't have any money because of my gambling problem, so I just thought I'd set out and try and find one. And, I was deep in the woods, I got my spear ready. Oh, no, I'm just kidding. I was behind someone's farm, and I saw it over the fence, and I just snagged it,
What? Oh, you seriously could have got me, because, like, I would have believed you. Oh, man. Man, but you're so...
I'm too drunk to be a good hunter, but, they say it's like catching up a greased up pig is pretty hard, but, I got good grip.
Yes, you do. I was wondering, what are you doing now? Like, what does Keith do on the day today?
Well, I wake up, I go to Snails, I stay at Snails, I pass out. I usually sleep on the docks, but I like it there.
Yeah, that makes sense. Do you need some work? We're actually kind of needing some powerful people around us. It'd be awesome to have someone as strong as you.
Well, more money is more money to lose, am I right?
Yeah. Yeah, I think. Gabru doesn't understand finances. He just...
Yeah. My one friend, he doesn't hang out with me anymore after he got knocked out. But...
Meaning, did you... Why? How'd you...
Oh, you remember that night at the Snails?
Oh, yes! I'm so sorry. We got really wasted that night.
Yeah, that was a great night.
That's amazing. What clan?
Yeah, I've seen Lyril just outdrink everyone there. Now she's outdrinking everyone here. What do you think? Do you think she's available?
And I'm gonna look over and see how. I want to try to see how Lyril's doing with.
Yeah. So you look over. You look up to where Lyril is sitting, and you see Kiara, you see Lyril, you see Bartley, and they're all having a conversation, and you see him putting down this big bottle of wine right in front of them. You see Lyril kind of go and trying to get up to dance for a second, and Kiara just kind of shrugs and laughs it off and pulls her back down, and it looks a little awkward from your point of view, oh, he got a little rejected right there. Or she got a little rejected right there. I'm sorry. I'll drink. I misgendered. Fuck.
Yes, thank you. Yes. Yeah, I think, Keith, I think you and Lyra would be such a great couple.
You really think so?
I mean, she's not really that interesting.
Should I go? Should I go right now?
Let's go together. Let's go together. How about that, right?
Oh, man, a wingman. I don't think I've had one of those before.
And I go like orcs do, and try to be more orcish right now, but I don't know how to be more orcish.
Yeah. So yeah, you guys are making your way through the crowd. They're shoving some people aside, but they see that you guys are almost arm in arm, or shoulder to shoulder, and a lot of people move away for you guys for orcs, and most of the Baldur's Gate's humans and elf-like creatures. And you're able to get through the crowd pretty easy, and you walk up, and Bartley's like, Gabru, my friend, here, pull up a seat.
Yeah, my friend Keith here too. He's the one who brought the pig.
Oh, that food was delicious.
Fuck that, take a shot.
Friend of Gabru and a server of pig is a friend of mine.
Lyrel, how are
Fuck
you?
that, take a shot.
How are you enjoying the festivities? You won the drinking competition. You're crazy.
I told you I don't normally drink. I don't understand why I'm good at this.
I don't know either, but I think Gary's a little jealous.
I'm sorry.
No, don't be sorry. You should celebrate. Winning is good. Losing sometimes sobers up the mind.
I think it did the exact opposite to Gary.
Keith,
You look over and I'm just like trash, like talking to no one, but to myself.
Yeah, Keith kind of like butts into the conversation. He's like, I think I know why you might be able to
Buck
drink.
back, take a shot.
Okay.
I think, maybe you got some orc in you.
I
Do you
Yeah,
want a little
Baldur is
orc in you?
lucky.
Yeah.
I will not dismiss it as I never met my parents, but I'm almost just entirely certain I'm 100% Wood Elf.
Well, you could have some orc in you.
Can I get charisma save, but like at disadvantage?
Sure.
Thank you.
And Lyrael, you gotta do that charisma save as well.
Also, hey guys, there's a poll in the chat, so if you guys want to make a suggestion, go ahead and look to see if Ruru should be finding a lady friend at this party. Or a man friend, I don't know. You never know.
Yeah, so clearly this orc's attempt of flirting at Lyrael just got completely resisted. You don't gotta feel any sense of humor or pity for this terrible pickup line this orc just tried on you.
I'll kind of look over to wow, I don't understand how I just lost that.
Excuse me? Did you not remember my name?
Goddamn. Oh, what the fuck?
Misnaming drink.
Yeah, no, I'll fucking drink for that. That's
Yeah, drink and roll a history check.
It rhymes with vulva. That's a Seinfeld joke when he didn't know her name.
Yeah, you were pulling a blank on Kiara's name, and it's really noticeable to her.
Yo, you forgot Kiara's name? Dude!
I'm fucking tired, dude.
Damn, son. All you remember was inside the color of her legs?
Yeah, so Kiara is definitely not too impressed with how you're handling yourself at this party.
I mean, she's been
I
drinking.
just want a fucking drinking game. Give me a break.
Yeah, and your attempts to get her to dance, and now she clearly thinks you're forgetting about her and getting sloppy, so...
Sloppy drunk.
Okay, so Gary...
I've lost my train of thought, too. I was trying to say something.
Yeah, Gary, you could see them all kind of gathering. There's a good group of your friends. You also see Nebish kind of like murmuring to himself at this point. He's just more trash than you are.
I doubt it. If he is, then I insist on pulling out a drink out of my backpack. Not even gonna go to the bar for more alcohol and just pour into my mug. I'm actually just gonna hold the mug and just pour down into the mug and then hit my lips, so it's all just like one cycle of lonely drinking.
And that was just like, you kind of seem a lot of them. I don't know.
No, you are. What?
No, it's and he falls over. And there are some people other nicer looking girls that kind of go and they help Nebish up a little bit, and they start giving him some water. He's not getting neglected at this party now, but he did kind of drink himself to sleep right in front of you, and you can roll your con save. Disadvantage. Yeah, you definitely can't get as drunk as Nebish right now.
I just start running the streets for something stronger. I'm just kidding.
Since we're kind of like all together, me, Bartley, Lyrell, and Kiara.
Keith.
Keith. I am going to ask Kiara to dance.
How do you do it?
Kiara, I want, if you could, dance me?
Okay, roll your charisma check. Dance with you? Lyrell, do you mind?
Roll another fucking charisma. No, I'm kidding. Go for it.
Man, now everyone's involved in this fucking sexual misconduct. I'm just gonna be lonely and drunk with my screen off.
Kiara extends her hand for the orc to give her a dance, and Apollo and Gabaru, I need performance checks out of you for your being on the dance floor.
I look to Apollo and I'm like, oh, how do you
Bro,
do
I
this?
cannot beat a 10 today. My God.
I got you, bud. I'm following your lead.
Yeah, I mean, you're definitely better dancers than most people out on the floor, but it's nothing like insanely flashy. Like everyone can kind of tell that you're talented and you know what you're doing. Gabaru, you're doing really good and not step on feet, and it's probably a little unfamiliar to your character, but you're kind of picking it up. You kind of watching Apollo and you're actually following his steps a bit, and you're doing pretty much as good as him. Just a little worse.
Question, DM.
Yeah.
While we're moving and we're looking around, are there any female half-orcs?
Yeah, there's some of them on another area of the crowd.
Which one? Because I don't know how attractive half-orcs, but like, is there one that just like screams like, oh, she's beautiful, she's alone, she may want the hand of a powerful barbarian taking her to dance?
Perception check.
Finding Ruru love. Finally, I got something decent.
Yeah, so you're dancing and you're kind of looking over the shoulders, trying to like, see if you could spot someone for Ruru. And yeah, you see an orc and you think she's alone, but then another orc kind of like walks up and you're like, and you turn your attention elsewhere, and then you see another one not too far off from that group, sitting alone, drinking. They're really like putting a lot of seasoning on their piece of pork, and they clearly look like they have an interest in food, and it just kind of speaks to you.
Oh. Well, then I want to pull the whole bait and switch. So you know how when people are dancing, they go through and they switch partners?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I want to go through and I want to switch with Kiara and take Ruru. I want to act like I'm dancing with Ruru. And like I just want to guide him through, and I want to put my hand on Ruru's hip so he knows that I'm leading. And I want to just slowly move Ruru on over to this new girl. And then like I want to like spin away from him dancing and grab her and just like dance for like a second and spin her towards him. Like I want to like initiate just a couple steps so she knows she's dancing and be like, is this okay? And then just be like, da-da! And then just go over and grab Lyrell so like all of us are dancing together. So it's like not weird and just like a bunch of people dancing.
I'm not dancing. I'm sad.
So you're starting this whole switch partner thing. Can you roll a performance just to see how well you get this going?
Oh fuck, alright, come on. Come on, dice gods. This is the one time. Like the other one was kind of shitty. Oh, alright, I'll take that. I've had
Yeah, it's definitely kind of working. So you go and you pass Aelith to Kiara, and you take Gabaru. You see, Aelith and Kiara, they're dancing. It's really, really friendly. Nothing out of the ordinary. And you're with Gabaru now. Do you want to say anything to him while you're currently just got past Apollo?
As my hand on his hip, I want to tell him, remember ever where my hand is, and when I pass you over to this next person, put your hands where my hands are. So one on the hip, one here with the hand, and you guide and turn.
One on the hip, one on the nip.
Is the spice box there?
I don't even answer his question. I don't even let him think. I just let him sit with my instructions as I go grab the girl.
Okay, so yeah, you dance with Gabru through the crowd a little bit over to where the female orcs were, and she's at a table. How do you do this exchange?
I want to let Ruru go for just a second and spin him so he's turned around, and I don't fully keep him going. I just let him think that I'm gonna finish the spin, but have him turned around as I look over, and I just grab her hand as she's spicing it, and I want to say, we need one more for a moment if you don't mind. And without I don't want to obviously forcefully pull her by no means, but I don't want to give her too much time to react. If she's willing to come, I just want to pick her up, not pick her up, but I want to pull her off the seat and just start spinning her and dancing with her for a second as I pass her over to Ruru.
Yeah, let's do another performance.
Oh, this is where the one's coming. Oh, all right.
So yeah, she puts her food down, gets Gabaru spun. She grabs Gabaru. You release. What would be a good check for who you end up with? Luck. I need a luck check. We're just gonna roll a d20.
Oh no. Ah! We drink on 1s and 20s! We drink on 1s and 20s!
Yeah.
Aelith, come on over, baby. Let's go.
Yeah, so it works out, and somehow Aelith got danced by Kiara all the way back over towards you, and you spin Gabaru around, and then you really transition it in a most elegant way. It turns a lot of heads of people damn, this guy knows how to transition dance. You kind of sweep Aelith around. Her legs are out behind her, and it's a good move. Perfect spin to spin. And this all helps Gabaru. You are now dancing with another orc. She has purplish hair, a bit paler skin than you have, wearing kind of a bit of a patchy shirt, but it still looks good. Belt around the waist.
Hands on hips, go. And I start to try to dance with her. And while I'm dancing, I'll be like, I don't know how this happened, but hi. I am Gabaru the second.
Charisma check. Sorry, lots of rolling.
Okay.
We're not even getting 20s though, so. Gabaru the second.
Yeah.
I don't know. I kind of like first best.
Oh, she wants to fuck your dad, bro.
That's my daddy.
Well, where's he?
Oh!
Not here. He's with the second army.
He wants that full orc dick. Sorry, I had to say it.
Okay, so Lyra, you got dragged into this dance. It sounded like by Apollo at some point. He got you in the dancing. So is there any goal you have in this dance, or are you just going with the flow?
Get into Kiara.
Okay. So you will lock arms with Kiara at one point. Everyone's kind of making their way through the partners here. Apollo's kind of doing a little bit of a solo there with Aelith now, and they're got their own little dance circle. But Lyra, let's see your performance check on how well you're dancing. You clearly haven't done a dance nor been in a dance of this size before, and you step on her feet a few times.
You could have full stopped it, done a dance.
Yeah, so you've never done a dance, and it shows. Gary, do you have anything you want to accomplish at this party?
Yeah, I would like to go in the back and find some paint thinner and just make sure the job gets done. I would like to intentionally fail a con save. Yeah, but I don't want to go to my room. I want to make it everyone's problem. I have lost my wisdom.
So yeah, I'm gonna say you definitely have. You've come up by the shed. It's the back entrance to the cellar that got you to the other part, and you know that you know exactly where there's some paint thinner, and you find it. Roll a con save -5.
Yeah, baby. And at disadvantage. Yeah.
In your cup.
Putting it in my cup. Come on, bring me that one. I want to just black out and someone wake me up in the morning. Here we go. Oh yeah.
Damn, a -2? Son.
Yeah, so it's hit. Yeah, it's pushing you over the edge. You're not gonna remember this night.
How bad do I ruin this robe with my feces or puke or whatever?
Yeah, you're not gonna remember losing to Lyril in a drink off. You're not gonna remember this party. You're not gonna remember the taste of that pig. Let's do a con save to see how your robe does.
Dude. No.
You can wash it out.
Robe / if you get to your room and how you get there.
Alright.
Come on, we need a good roll here, Gary. Oh.
Yeah, nothing gets on the robe. You actually, you realize you're drunk pretty quick, and you're very stumbly, but yeah, you make it to your bed and go right to sleep. So now, the music's kind of starting to wind down. Everyone still on the dance floor is kind of slow dancing at this point. People are cleaning. The crowd's starting to thin. Gabru and Lyril, one more charisma check to see, and Apollo, to see how your night's ending and how your dates have gone.
Oh, that's the wrong one. Hold on.
Gabru's having a good old night.
Damn!
So,
Ruru! I didn't realize you rolled a 1!
We
Shit!
drink on ones and
We
20s.
drink on 1s and 20s. Oh, fuck.
Gabru, the orc you were dancing with earlier, is now making out with another orc on the side of the party.
Oh, no!
Yeah, they're just kind of, and then you see them leave together, and you know that nothing has amounted from that. If you found any sort of attraction, it's been ripped away, and your heart is sore.
I'm so sorry.
I think Gabru was more attracted to Kiara due to the fact she had a spice box, and so that's what really entitled him to start the dance with her and hopefully talk about it and kind of get some spices.
Damn,
but,
my bad.
No, you're cool. But the one totally makes sense. It's meant to be. Gabru's fine. He's just gonna go and talk to his mahogany wood for a little bit.
That's a masturbation joke. Damn.
So that's Gabru's take on it, and then he's just really enjoying the food. So he's probably gonna take an extra plate into the room and just pig out and fall asleep.
Okay. Yeah, Aelith is pretty pleased with how the night's gone. She thanks you for playing the music, thanks you for the good time dancing. This will definitely be a party to remember, Apollo. And I can't wait to go, get snuggled up in this robe you got me.
Oh, but isn't it so much better when the robes come? I'm sorry, I can't flirt with you. I don't want to be like, isn't it better when the robes come off, Aelith? Isn't it better when the robes come off, Aelith?
Oh, it's so much better.
Shut up, dude.
So yeah, Aelith and Apollo are having their typical run back to their room. Pretty typical night for them.
You need some goat skin now, dude.
Lyra, Kiara's like, well, this has been nice. Thanks again for retrieving my spices. This was fun. But she seems a little ready to just leave.
All right.
I'll let you have one more check to try and save anything.
That's not gonna happen.
No, come on. You got this.
Do
True level prevail.
it.
Oh.
Okay, let's hear it first.
Well,
You're in the Duker.
What the fuck was that? Was that me?
That was the music.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Well,
The music at the party started to stop. So.
My bad.
We good?
Yeah, no, you go ahead. I'm fucking adding music in.
Well, do you mean leaving town?
Yeah, I'll be on my way.
Fuck that, take a shot.
Well, it would certainly be nice if you stayed a little while longer.
I mean, there's gonna be more shipments due. Is that an invitation?
What do you accept?
She looks at you. Her night hasn't been exactly as fun as she's wanted to be. You kind of were a crappy dancer, and she thinks about it, but she sees you asking one more time, and she's like, I could see where it goes.
I'll smile and also kind of try to put a cherry on top by kind of nudging back to the massive bottle of wine that we have.
When's this invitation valid?
Could be right now if you wanted.
Okay, one more charisma.
Alright. And here's where I fail.
Parsifal's like, I don't have a problem trying to fuck Epic.
About
So,
to fuck.
She clinks her
Let's
glass
get
against the
it
bottle, and then she slaps your butt and back towards, and like starts to walk towards the tavern.
Perfect.
Okay. So we can sim through the night a bit. Apollo went to bed with Aelith. Lyrael went with Kiara. Gabaru went with his mahogany, and Gary was carried there by an unknown force. You all wake up. Sun is blinding. Yeah, sun's coming in. You're in your robes. And do we want to take our 10?
Yeah, we can. That's actually a really good time.
Yeah. What we
Alright.
get into the next part.
You know what that means, ladies and gentlemen? That means we're going to take our 10-minute break. That also... Oh, Metaspec is rating with the party of 1 and
Thank
getting
you for
100
the
bits.
bit.
We had to drink for that before we go.
I only think I one. I'm sorry.
That's 100 though.
Oh, 100. That's good. That has 1 in there, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it starts with a 1.
Nobody drank in my 100 earlier. Just fucking
So-
do it.
When we
Parzival,
come...
thank you for the 1
Parzival,
bitty.
God damn it. No, you're going to start... No, you're going to start this. There's going to be a 10-minute timer. That means we'll be back in 10 minutes. That means listen to the music. That means we love you. Bye.
Bye.
I love you, Larry.
Bye.
What's going on, everyone? We are the Rollin 20's back from break. Our cameras are all fucked up because Gary turned his camera off, so bear with us.
Fuck you, albino. Mine looks fine.
Yeah, yours looks fine, but fucking I gotta like... Wait, is it way over here I gotta go?
Yeah,
Hello, my name is
over there
Baldur.
should be good.
Yeah, if I'm right here, then I'm on...
Yeah, right now I'm Lyrell.
Oh, I'm on the wrong side.
I would like to give my wife, what's her name? Lilith? No.
Where the fuck is albino?
I'd like to give my wife away for 2 goats.
Well, we can start with the advice of the day from the man himself.
Ooh, okay. Alright, so my advice of the day is... when the door closes... Oh,
There he is.
are you back? Alright. Advice of the day. If a door closes, look for a window. And do not focus on the door, but focus what's potentially outside the window.
Well,
And there's
shit, that's some
always-
good
there-
breaking and entering advice.
Sorry?
That's some good breaking and entering advice.
That's right. B&E, baby. Sorry. I shit on your thing.
No, you're fine. But yeah, advice of the
Yeah.
day.
You heard it there, everyone, folks. And then
Commit crime. Don't actually. That's for legal
Yeah.
reasons. That's a joke.
when the door is shut, look for the window and, just don't stop giving up. There's always a way.
For legal reasons, these are all jokes.
Yeah, no, we don't want another, situation that Shreddy ran into last week.
Wait, what happened?
Oh, do tell.
Oh yeah, with the mimic. I mean, sorry.
No, we were talking about last week. It was like something like about silence. You're like, oh well, and Brandon said like silence is acceptance.
Whoa!
And it's like, wait, no.
That's not what I said.
Yeah, it is what you said.
You can't say that.
I think I have a clip.
Yo, no. I will say some fucked up shit. I will admit that.
That show was so funny because you caught yourself right afterwards too, but it was just like.
Did I say? Oh,
Yeah, I got a clip of it.
Was it like
I
something
remember.
where I was like, I said a joke
No.
and I was like, whoa, like I was a joke,
No,
it was a joke.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, okay, that's different. Not really.
It was.
Did you
It was
actually
so
get
funny.
dinged on it?
Huh?
Did you actually get dinged on it? Is that what you're saying?
No. I was gonna fucking make it a clip because.
Oh, you should.
But
No, but wait. Maybe
Yeah,
you shouldn't. Maybe you
um,
shouldn't. Maybe you shouldn't. Wait, maybe you
No,
should.
it's
I don't
fair.
know.
Here, I'll drop it in the Discord clips.
Yeah,
for
and,
now.
and if you're new here, go ahead and follow us on Discord. We're always there, and you can always communicate with us, and we're just a click away. And we're all really okay people.
Ooh, okay. I have more
Most
never
of
have
the
I
time.
ever's for you guys. All right.
Oh, boy.
I'm ready for some more.
Okay. Never have I ever. Anyway, here's what we'll do. If you did it, you drink. If you didn't do it, you just raise your hand. Okay. Never have
Wait,
I.
if you did it or didn't do it?
If you did it,
Well, no, you didn't do it because you didn't drink.
I guess
Yeah.
that's true. All right.
Wait,
So we don't have to do the opposite. We just
Yeah, that's true. Just
You have to do one
don't
or the
have your
other.
glass in
Yeah.
your hand. Yeah.
yeah,
okay.
I gotta grab a drink though. I totally forgot.
Oh, all right. Go
Oh
grab your
my
drink. I'll wait because
You
it-
had 10 minutes.
yeah. And Albino went to go do fireworks.
Yeah, technically past 10 o'clock, so maybe not acceptable in my neighborhood, but it was inside a garage.
Yeah. I
Also,
told
we
you that.
had. There's like a.
Cat.
Like low income housing from like the 80s in our neighborhood, and there was like a multiple person shooting. It was bad biscuits.
Have you ever
But
had the
maybe
cops called
shooting
you?
off.
For the
bunker busters in my garage, not the greatest idea right now.
But have you ever gotten the cops called on you for the fireworks?
At this house, no.
I love how you phrase that.
I grew up on 9th and Park, which are in Fond du Lac, are like 2 main streets, and yeah, we got called for that because somebody can just drive by and like not appreciate that they're driving through, and I'm like lighting shit off that's going like, you know, even if it's like 30 yards from their car, it's still too close if it gets tipped, right?
To be fair, I kind of
Live and
agree.
let die. Thank you for the raid. Welcome.
Hey,
raiders.
welcome in.
what's up?
All right, well they can
Cheers,
play
y'all.
with us.
Yeah, we're just finishing up our break and bullshitting a little before we jump back into our session. But we will drink for you guys rating us. Appreciate all 9 of you guys. Hope you enjoy the stream.
Okay, so this first Never Have I Ever that we do after break is going to be scandalous.
Oh,
and
this one with
yeah.
new viewers, hell yeah.
Oh, dude, and if you guys have done this, I want a story. All right.
Oh boy.
Okay. Never have I ever cheated. Why are you raising your hand?
First of all,
Raise your hand if you haven't done it.
Oh, I
Drink
haven't.
if you have.
We determined we don't have to do that.
you don't have to do that.
You
All
don't have
to
to.
do
You don't have to.
is
Just
not
don't drink. Okay. Okay.
All right.
And the game's going great. Live and let dies. But I gotta. Okay. Are you willing to say anything about it, Albino?
It was my first wife,
Oh damn! I thought it
And-
was like a high school sweetheart.
and I was in the process of waiting
God
for my youngest
damn.
child. I tried to get a divorce, and then she got pregnant again, and my youngest child was born, and I didn't want to leave her with like at a 1 month age. So when she got to a point where she could travel with a child, I left her. But there was a little window in there where I was already on to the next woman.
But that's
We got-
all right. That's a caveat.
We gotta take 5 drinks real
No,
quick.
we weren't like separated.
Shit, Albino. Cheers.
5 drinks for 5 gifted subs. Thanks, Albinosaurus Jones.
Yeah, welcome Raiders.
Wow.
All right.
That's really
Here's-
nice that you did.
Here's another one. Never have I ever
Oh, boy.
dined and dashed.
The fuck is Dine and Dash?
Okay, I got a story for this one.
All right. All right. What's your story?
So, I live in this, or I grew up in this really small town. It's called like Belfair. It's like they call it like the armpit of the Hood Canal here in Washington State. It's a really small town, and there was this new restaurant, this Mexican place, and I'm on a date there with my high school girlfriend, and their first time going to this place, they had like just opened up, and we get there, and you know, there's not too long of a wait for a table. It's not like insanely busy. There's like a decent amount of people there, but we get seated right away, and then like it's probably pushing like 35 minutes by the time someone even like comes to us at our table. And I'm just like, you know, I'm on a date. Like, you don't want to just be like, all right, let's go somewhere else. And there's not really any other options in Belfair. And then we go and we order, I wasn't even 21 at the time, and we order non-alcoholic margaritas. And then we get like we order our food, and it's like another like 20-30 minutes before anything. We don't get our drinks, and they bring us our food, and then we eat the food, and then like at this point we still haven't gotten our drinks, and then I'm like waiting for the bill, and like I'm trying to like motion down the waiter like, hey, I'm ready to just pay and leave. And then he's like, and then he like goes and like brings the drinks, and I'm like, it's where our plates are clean. I'm like, I'd just like the bill at this point. And he walks away, and he doesn't come back for like another 25 minutes, and I just leave. I'm like, screw this.
That's justified.
Oh,
That's
Oh, yeah.
justified. Fuck that guy. All right.
Like, I was at this place for over 2 hours and didn't get served a drink. Like,
Was this with Toria?
No, it was with my high school girlfriend.
Oh Oh, dang. So this was a long
Okay.
Brother and I walked out of a buffet.
I need to ask because this will determine if I take a drink for this one or not. Does having the fire alarm start so like
No.
we have to be evacuated and then leave count?
No, because you didn't like get up and just walk out on a bill while everybody else was still paying. So I'm gonna say no.
All right.
So that was situational. All right, last one, and this one might be spicy. Have you guys, man, and some of you are married and are in relationships, but have you guys ever had a one-night stand?
What? Yep.
I love that there was no hesitation from Albino at all. Epic, no one-night stand ever?
No, nothing that went like that far. Like there's been like made out with a girl at a party before, but never like all the way for on a one night thing.
Alright, I'm gonna close the door for this one.
Oh, there's a story. There's a story.
There's kids watching right now. Please turn your volume all the way down.
All right, what's the
Make it a
story?
short because apparently Albino's kids watch those.
What's the story?
No. Okay, don't make it a short. Don't make it short. My kids watch it. They can watch the appropriate stuff. They can't watch the history stuff. So one time I was out with a buddy and we were going like non-light beer scenario was Newcastle. So we were drinking Newcastle, but we were buying pitchers at a time. And then he left, but like we were at the bar that I usually go to anyways. And so I just stayed. And this lady who we called Aunt Dawn because she was this bartender's aunt, and the bartender would have been considered too young for me. So Aunt Dawn was just like a little too old for me, but not not bad. No, bad, but she basically kept on getting me drunk, and then we were outside smoking, and she basically like rubbed her ass up against my dick, and then took me to a park and blew me at like 2 a.m.
Yes, Aunt Dawn. That's gotta be a new NPC, bro. Fucking Aunt Dawn is a new
We went to a truck
NPC.
stop, and she bought me pancakes.
Aw.
So it was just blowjobs and breakfast?
Yep. And while I was sobering up on pancakes, she was like, "Next time it's your turn to reciprocate." And I was like, "Oh shit, I will not be around for that."
Gives a new definition to B&B.
Dude, that's
I was 28 and she was 47.
wow, dude. You got head and breakfast. That's another bed and breakfast joke. That was we backtrack.
So then I used to joke at the bars, be like, "Anton, remember that time you blew me in a park?" And everyone would be laughing because they would never believe that in a million years. And they'd be like, "Jonesy, you're fucking wild." And I'd be like, "Yep."
Oh my fucking god.
So then they would secretly joke that me and Aunt Dawn had a thing going on, but it was like at the same time it was just like, no, seriously, this woman.
But that it's real. No.
Alright. I have one that's not on here, but I want to ask you guys. Have you either answered a phone or fallen asleep during sex? Because one time I answered the phone because my friend was blowing me up, called me 4 times in a row. And I like after a while I was like,
you? Wait, your friend was blowing you?
my friend was blowing me. God damn it. My friend was blowing my phone up. Alright? I was with a lady friend, and this was like over 10 years ago, and my friend just kept calling me, and I answered the phone after the 4th call, and she slapped me so hard. Like, apparently it's bad karma, or it's not bad karma, it's bad manners to answer your phone during, but like, and it was a 4th call, it might have been an emergency. What if somebody was dying?
Yeah. That's good. That's a good time.
Well-
That's what you gotta do at that point.
The joke would be that you would be boning someone while someone's dying. So like every time you like think about that person, whoever called you, I mean they'd be semi-significant, right?
I would be making life as life was ending? Is that kind of what you're saying?
Yes.
Oh, all
yes.
right.
The
All right.
circle of life.
And when I'm done, when I'm gone, there'll be one child born in this world to carry on. Sorry.
All right. I had one more.
Yeah, I've fallen asleep during before.
I've fallen asleep like immediately after and not been able to reciprocate.
Like, I mean, given I was absurdly drunk at like Whistler, I'd just driven all day. There was heated tile, like.
There was heated tile. That's the best excuse ever. Oh my god. All right, last one, just because I think this one might have an interesting story behind it, if you guys have. So, if you guys do have a story about this, let us know. Never have I ever been on a blind date.
A what?
A blind date.
Man,
So,
I'm
like,
just crushing this game.
have you never done any of these?
No.
Alright.
All the goody two shoes. No.
Yeah, fuck.
Parzival, we're gonna go hit the town in Chicago, and I'm gonna wingman. We're gonna get a couple of these in one night, alright?
Let's do it.
Parzival's also a lot younger than us, and
That
has
is
less
true.
life experience.
That is
Oh, yeah.
See, right now you think that you need to find someone that you love, but then later on you're like, whatever, this woman is here right now.
So wait, nobody
And
went
you
on a
don't marry
blind
that
date?
person, you just have a one-night stand.
Well, by the sounds of it, I'm about to go on a one-night stand.
I mean, I wouldn't call it like a real like blind date.
Or
Like,
blind date, sorry, not one-night stand.
in like middle school or high school, I've like been like set up with someone at the park, but I wouldn't really call that a blind date in a way. Like I didn't know they were the person, but there was like a friend of a.
Yeah, like a blind date would be like a traditional
Yeah,
date.
I haven't done
scenario.
like a real blind date.
Yeah, okay. I guess that's why I said no, because I haven't been on something where it's like, we're not going to show you guys to each other, because I would not do that. If someone was like, I'm not going to show you their photo, I'm like, then I'm not going.
Then they're ugly.
I've like walked.
Yeah.
I've like walked with like a crowd of people and then like bumped into like the girl, and then like we went on a date right after that.
Was
That's
that
just
was
like
that
a-
your wife?
That's not
No.
really blind. That's just a meet and date.
Yeah. Well, like yeah. So like blind is like you're set up, but you've never seen each other.
Exactly.
Yeah, like you're
exactly.
like
Oh.
you maybe are allowed to like text each other the day or two before, but you've never seen what each other look like, and you're meeting, and
Nah.
you only have descriptions to go off of.
Yep. Nope.
Oh, damn. All right, so then since no one did this, okay, this is your last chance, Parzival. I'm doing one more just for you.
Oh boy, okay.
Never have I ever been arrested. Or been in the back of a cop car.
No.
Oh, but in the back of a cop car? I mean, I've been in the back of a cop car because that's how they transferred me as a kid, but I wasn't in trouble.
I think
Then-
you told that story.
yeah, then that doesn't like fully count, but you can
It
still
wasn't a good story.
You've never even been in the back of a cop car, Parzival?
Nope.
Yo, we gotta
Cop car.
go and fucking
They got that Percival. We'll
Fuck
knock a
that.
couple of these out in a night.
Yeah, dude. Hey, Parzival, you're over 21, so we're going to Vegas. We gotta have a
Oh,
Rollin'
okay.
20's Vegas meetup.
So we'll get you a one night
Yeah,
stand,
you
and
guys
then
can all
you
stay at
can.
my house.
Yeah,
I'm
I've
halfway to Victorville. I mean,
Never-
I'm in Victorville.
never been arrested or in the back of a cop car, but like I was just one time I was in like middle school having a birthday party. I lived on this dirt road, and I don't know, we were just like kind of like messing around, me and my friends, like down by the road, and we found this like Home Depot 5-gallon bucket, and we just put it in the road and like hid behind a hill to like see what would happen when a car came up. And this big like Hummer comes, and they like go and they like drift around this fucking bucket in like a full circle, and it's a dirt road, and they pull over, and then they just like stop, and then they're like, you guys think this is funny? It's like some sort of Karen that like gets out of the car. I'm like, you just fucking drifted your Hummer. And then my brother, for some odd reason, runs and like tries to like grab his bicycle that was like out in the open. And then she's like, I'm calling the cops on you guys. And then she's like trying to get info, and she's like, you're at the Panzeras, aren't you? And she like knows the street and somehow knows us, when given we never ever talked to like any of our neighbors. So I'm like really confused. Everyone's on like 3-4 acre plots of land, and I don't know. Then she's like yelling at us. She has like the cop on the phone, and she's like telling the cop like, these kids are selling drugs out of a bucket in the middle of the road. I was like, there's fucking nothing in this bucket. And,
That is
but anyways,
not believable.
the cop starts to like drive up, and we just run.
Dude, that reminds me of a story where my neighbor kid got me in trouble. like you know those giant round, it's like a stepping stone and it'll be like this, made out of like little rocks with concrete underneath, and it's like a, you know, a placeholder essentially, but it's like a big piece of rock, right? Round. That motherfucker grabbed those and rolled them down Weir Canyon, which is a giant hill, to oncoming traffic. That's the kind of thing that a car could have hit and like gone over in retrospect. You know what I'm saying? Like, that could have caused a really bad accident. So then that similar thing happened where someone saw him do it. And I was like 10 or 8, so I was just with him. That kid was a fucking teenager. So I ran, he ran, the guy called the cops. I'm glad I was gone, but I was watching through my window. I was like, oh, this motherfucker's in so much trouble. Alright, back to D&D then. Fucking Parzival, we gotta get you to Vegas, dog.
I just want to get to Sheboygan. And I just mean, I want to go to Sheboygan because I don't want to shit where I eat. Fond du Lac.
I feel like Vegas.
Also, I think we determined that Sheboygan was kind of like equidistant for us.
Yeah,
Like
it's pretty middle.
Sheboygan also kind of sounds like where you get a prostitute. Where are you going to, Sheboygan?
It sounds like where you get a ladyboy, she-boy, gan.
Yeah.
That's what that's literally how it's spelled. It's spelled SHEBOYGAN. That's where you go there to gain a ladyboy.
I honestly don't, or obviously I don't live there, but Sheboygan seems like a fairly timid town. At least compared to...
Well, it's Tim and Ed.
At least compared to Manitowoc, where the entire south side is on heroin.
Sheboygan just kind of sounds like that one song that's like, my name is Jason.
Yeah.
My name's Sheboygan.
Yeah.
I am the DM.
Yeah.
My name is Jason.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you know, do like the Shibuya roll call. It sounds
Shibuya.
like
Yeah. Shibuya roll. God damn it. Oh my god, we did one in Big Bear that was like, bazooka, zooka, bubblegum. Like, oh my god, dude.
Yeah, I know that one. Camp
All the
songs.
memories. Yeah, all the memories. Well, guys, if you guys are in chat.
Did you have 5th grade camp?
We had
Is that a
6th
thing?
grade, yeah. We had a 6th grade in Big Bear. It was, yeah. We went to like a mountain, looked at stars, went on hikes, fucking told stories about shit, and
Did these stupid songs.
yeah. They did the bubblegum song, they did, there was one that I used to remember, but yeah. You went, right, Diamond? Big Bear?
Yeah. I went to Big Bear and I learned shave his belly with the rusty razor, shave his belly with the rusty razor, shave his belly with the rusty razor, early in the morning.
Dude, did you do the pilgrim thing on the
Put
boat?
him in bed with the captain's daughter. Put him in bed with the captain's daughter.
Yo,
Yeah, exactly.
we had a thing also out here that they take you to Newport, and there's this old pirate ship that like doesn't sail, but they have it floating there. And what you do is, did you do this, Daman? Where like they take you there, you sleep overnight in the ship, they take you on the dinghy off the ship, you go get hides inside a bullshit dumpster, and like.
Yeah. It was so funny too because I was like super happy we were going off land into the boat, and then it's like, oh, we're already out here in the sea, and I'm like, no, we're not.
Yeah,
And I was
we
like, so
didn't go
we're not
anywhere.
really going- I was so bummed. I'm like, this is stupid.
We didn't go anywhere, but I did get to go on the group that went on the rowboat, and we get to steal hide from. I think it was like steal hide from Native Americans, but like
Yeah,
this was
exactly.
like 20 years ago, you know. So,
We had zero censorship.
yeah.
We didn't have a...
bubblegum song go. Does your chewing gum lose its flavor on the bedpost overnight? Do you know that song?
No, the
No,
one we're talking about is
It's
Bazooka
like,
Gun.
my mom gave me a penny.
She said go buy a land, or yeah,
penny.
yeah.
Buy no
Penny?
henny. Instead,
Then I bought some bubblegum. Bazooka, zooka, bubblegum. Bazooka, zooka, bubblegum. My mom gave
goes
me
like
a
that.
nickel.
And it
She
just
said
keeps
go buy
going
a
until
pickle.
all the fucking way.
But I didn't want no pickle. I just
we
wanted
didn't have a pirate ship, but we do have a World War II era submarine.
That's dope,
That's true.
actually.
Yeah. I've slept over there a couple times. It's really cool.
Oh.
We have a lot of old battleships because they come up the St. Lawrence River, come into
Oh.
Lake Superior.
During World War II, Manitowoc built a lot of submarines for the Navy.
Yeah, we have the shipyard naval base like right here, and they have a submarine and stuff, and one of the battleships that you can go like tour on.
Oh, that's cool.
Do you think they have like a base underwater?
What do you mean?
Like a full-on base?
I
Like an
wouldn't
army
doubt
base?
it.
With all the problems
Or
that
Navy.
submarines have, I would say no, because they could barely, like being on a submarine is insanely sketch, and they're all in like shitty condition.
It'd
And,
be like an
my-
engineer feat, right?
Yeah, like I have some friends that like have to work on them in the shipyard, and they hate it, and they talk so much trash about the having to try to stay underwater and like how malfunctiony it is, and everything that might go wrong goes wrong.
Will go wrong, yeah.
Yeah.
So here's my
that.
theory, and this is from when I used to go to Camp Pendleton, which is a really big Marine base with my dad. Like, we used to go play golf there and everything. And he was telling me, because he did some training out there when he came back from Vietnam, yada, yada, yada. And he was telling me that, like, when you look out on the water, I think it's like 10 miles or something, there should be like a submarine. I forgot like what the metrics were. But there's so many submarines surrounding the edge of that base, since it's on like the side of the water, that if anything was to come through there, they would just destroy it. So I can imagine, maybe not a permanent underground base, but if you have that many submarines, I can imagine there being something.
A network of, yeah.
Or maybe not there, but maybe in like either a more calm area or like a place like Hawaii that you could maybe connect it to. I don't know, dude. I'm thinking out loud with a very extreme amount of billions and trillions of dollars.
The water's so clear in Hawaii, you'd freaking see it on the aerial photographs.
I don't go to Hawaii, so I did not know that. But like somewhere, maybe that's why they're trying to keep the water murky in fucking Jersey. I don't know. But like,
I mean, the Air Force does something similar. They have a doomsday fleet of planes that are nuclear capable,
yeah,
and support aircraft to keep them airborne 24/7.
right, yeah, and they can fly for like days and days and days.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so and again, you're probably right. Maybe they don't. It's probably 90% chance they don't. But I wouldn't fucking doubt it. Like if it came out like, oh, the U.S. has had an underwater base in fucking, I don't know, like just off the coast of Florida for the past 30 years, I would not doubt that shit.
Or like one of the big lakes.
Yeah,
I'm just saying, underwater is like, I feel like our technology is barely
Isn't there.
for that.
Oh,
You're-
yeah.
you're probably right.
A lot
but-
of things go wrong. Like, I would believe, like, something under the Denver airport way before I'd believe something like that.
Yeah, that is happening. Something like that is happening. Maybe not underneath an
You're
airport.
right, you're
but
right, you're right.
They have shit underground,
God, that's a
guaranteed.
fucking rabbit hole, dude.
But everything else, I mean, don't you think that we have the technology to maybe not? I mean, not an air base. Like obviously that's like very Avengers, but you don't think we have the technology to do something underwater that's maybe not like ground floor level, but maybe like 30 feet underwater?
I mean, it's possible, but
Like the Pacific has no tsunamis almost ever. If you're gonna
That's
do it
not true.
somewhere,
But
yeah, but
even,
the freaking coast here is like a wall of rock.
yeah.
Like,
even if a
Exactly.
tsunami happens in the middle of the ocean, I mean, there is a definite influx of something and a rumbling for sure, but it's not as destructive as being on land or near like the surface. Just because the whole entire water is just pushing over something, and then like if you're out in a boat, I think you're more safe, right?
yeah,
No.
but
Yeah, it
near
depends.
the shore is pretty dangerous in a
Very.
sense.
but I
along the
think
water.
if you're above the water, it's worse than if you're below the water. The water's displaced, you're up high, you might be diving down, there's a whole heightened situation.
But it's the shockwave that's moving. It's not the water flow.
I understand, but at what point, like, at what level is the shockwave strongest? It's gotta be at the peak, that's where all the force is. Like, granted, there's gonna be force down below, but how much? If you build it well enough.
Sound
like we're about
travels
to-
much better underwater, like to the point that it can kill you if like an explosion is like a scenario I saw recently is like, okay, someone tosses a grenade. What's what's safer, diving in the water or hitting the ground? Hitting the ground is safer because the water will kill you, or the concussion from the grenade will kill you.
Like, you have a chance that the pineapple chunks, like, go around you, but if you're in the water,
they
the
kind of go
shockwave.
up. Yeah, so being as low on the ground as possible is safest.
Yeah, I heard that too.
Yeah.
I saw it on the internet.
But as far
So
as
it
like
must be true.
an underwater base, I feel like it just kind of goes with if you believe like the military or the government is way more advanced than they try and have us perceive them as. But I'm more on the side like they're probably less advanced than we think because
Yeah, I'm on that side as well.
like I don't like we could barely get back to the moon. We could barely do all this shit. And I don't think the technology is there for a lot of this shit.
I'm gonna counter
Before
that.
SpaceX, Russia was sending all of our astronauts to space because we didn't.
We literally couldn't go to space.
Look, I'm gonna counter that only because of certain things. Now, granted, my dad was in the military 23 years. He was special forces. Like, he did a bunch of shit, but some of the statements he made of like stuff that they had in certain times, I think that there's a lot of like, again, I'm not a conspiracy theorist person, but I also think we're much more advanced than they fucking tell us. I would believe that they are. Like,
there's just too much shit. Like, oh, we're just finding out the Easter Island heads have bodies, or we don't think we could even build a pyramid. And
but
I don't know. There's just like all this.
It's like shit that's just not important to people. Like, it's not going to generate money, so people just don't care.
I mean,
like,
but you don't think like it would have like come up, like even like, oh, maybe we should just go see what the fuck these things are. Like, if you have the technology to be building that, shouldn't you have the technology to scan like things like that underground?
You're right.
I don't know.
You're right.
I just don't think we're that.
We've explored more of space than we have our ocean floor.
Yeah.
Correct.
And then like there's like shit like I don't know, like I'm more likely to believe like maybe there's still like megalodons and stuff. Like there's fucking a whale's tail was bit off the other day, and it like makes no sense on what's big enough to bite off a tail. And like
another angry whale.
But like whales don't eat whales. Like
some do. Some do.
If they're angry enough, they
Sperm
might.
whales do.
I know, but like
killer
I
whales
don't know.
do.
I feel like there's less we know about the bottoms of our oceans, and I don't think we have the technology for shit that you're talking about.
Well, maybe think about like what Brandon said, like maybe billions of dollars, and like now I'm like thinking about like today's news and like the ceiling deficit of the United States and how we can't even pay back certain bills or whatever it is right now, right?
People also shit on spending $4 million to send or $4 billion to send what? Not the Curiosity, the most recent one.
Ingenuity.
Yeah, and they were like $4 billion. What? We can't spend that kind of money. And I'm like, that's like
Perseverance. Ingenuity is the helicopter.
They spend trillions on the military. Trillions.
Oh yeah.
And that's my thing, dude.
NASA gets a fourth of the national budget.
And I'm gonna be honest.
And that's public.
Granted, there's limitations to everything, but I really do think money can buy anything. If you,
I would be more likely to believe there is a base on the moon than the bottom of the ocean.
Because of how much space stuff is out there right now. And like satellite shit.
The moon is a lot less risky than the bottom of the ocean.
You don't have to worry about the pressure concerns. You have to worry about radiation. You don't have to worry about the pressure concerns.
Like, we just discovered that there's alternative life down there like 5 years ago or something. 10 years ago now. I'm old. But like the hydrothermal vents and shit, like that's newly discovered. It's still relatively, and like we don't even know how life works. I don't know.
You know, the scariest thing to me is like if aliens show up, I wouldn't be too scared. But if aliens show up and then talk to something under the water and leave, then I'm concerned.
I'm worried that aliens would screw up the NFL rules even further.
Okay.
They already are.
Yeah, they already fucked him up with the new rule, but let's not talk about that. So back to this.
What is a catch?
Yeah, now there's a fair catch 25-yard line. Dude, Pat McAfee was so pissed about this. But I have a follow-up to your moon base thing. Then don't you think if they have an international space station, couldn't they just like put a space station up there with like mirrors just to hide it and just have a base up there?
Yeah, I mean they could.
Like, Like within
I think other countries would realize it.
Oh yeah.
Because because everyone's staring at the same.
We're not
spots,
just talking about
know?
the U.S. Like, if there's something like that going on, there's an international space station. Like, I mean, I guess maybe it would just be a government entity, but like,
is it even really the government though?
Exactly.
Or is it 5 corporations that own everything.
Exact that. But like.
Okay. Anyway,
let's get back to D&D.
Yeah, but
That's what
before
I
we get
heard.
banned on Twitch
40
for,
minutes without D&D.
exposing, yeah.
Yeah, we could have a, that's a sample if we ever come out with the podcast.
Yeah, that's coming out.
Night.
That's happening. A podcast is happening with the Rollin' 20.
Hell yeah.
No fucking way.
Oh, dude, it's happening. I've made one before. We'll make one again. That'll be my editing project. We need one.
Okay. 4 drinks for Albano's biddies.
Drink them. Oh, I have to crack another beer.
Shit, I might have to make a new one.
Okay. Everyone just had a really big night of partying, flirting, feasting, and they wake up in their rooms in the Elf Song Tavern. Sun is coming in. Lyrael, you have Kiara by your side. Apollo, you have Aelith wrapped in the sheets right by you. Gabru, you are sleeping cuddled up to your mahogany plank. And Gary, you just have a... Gabru has morning wood. Just kidding.
You had a backpack to that?
It's funny. Gary,
He's got mahogany.
You got your drink, your cup in your bed with you.
Yeah.
My drink and my just dead.
You guys all start to come awake as the sun flickers into your eyes.
I'm gonna wake up. I look and see this cup in my hand, and I just kind of attach it to this weird hook thing that I seem to have. This silk robe I'm wearing is nice, so I'm gonna keep wearing that. I'm gonna go downstairs and what's Apollo's girlfriend's name? Aelith?
Aelith.
I'm gonna walk up to Aelith and be like, "Hello, my name is Garrick, and I'm looking for a job as a brewer. And also, are there any fighting pits around here? Because, as you can see, they're little muscles, but they're, pretty ripped. Probably could fight some guys."
Did you just gain your memories back? Oh no.
So, Aelith is like, "Oh, Garrick. I guess Gary had to be short for something. I mean, Apollo likes you. I've liked having you around. Your drink choice in the morning is a little odd, but I would gladly have you help make brews as a brewmaster here."
Excellent. I have a couple of simple recipes that I've remembered since birth, since I was adopted, and yes, I'd like to try them out. It's been a while. I seem to got a little bit of a bonk on the head, but
Did you get bonked on the head again last night? I didn't see you out too late.
Honestly, I don't really remember last night.
Oh. Well, I guess that makes sense. You were part of the competition.
Did he just gain his memories back? I'm a little sad because I thought I would be waking up next to Aelith, but...
Well, you did. We're doing a little time jumps, but Aelith was getting out of bed. We can backtrack to you there. And she's like, I gotta start the tavern. People are gonna be waking up.
Can we finally get to a point where we just share a room together?
I mean, they're all my rooms, technically.
Yes, but I'm tired of having my own room and sneaking off, and then to a certain point, everyone knows about us. We make this official. You be mine, I be yours, boyfriend and girlfriend, and I don't have to sneak around.
You've been sneaking around?
Was I not supposed to?
I mean, I thought it was obvious.
Well, I didn't want anyone to make assumptions about you. I wanted, everyone to know that I courted you and not, we weren't. Well, fine.
I don't think your smile could have hidden anything.
Oh.
Oh.
Damn, dude. I'm telling you, dude, your girlfriend's gonna be like, how'd you get so good at this? And he's like, I flirt with my friend. So... Dude, that's gotta be a sound bit of us just being like, flirt with our friends.
Hey, buddy, you wanna take those robes off?
Anytime someone says something a little suspicious to each other, flirt with their friends. Alright, well, then if it's okay with you, I'll bring in my armor stand and, well, I guess and I won't hide anymore, and I'll make sure everyone knows that I sleep in here every night.
And, I mean, yeah,
Oh my god.
Serious gameplay right here, guys.
Thanks for them itty bitties, Rhodey.
Yeah. Thank you for the biddies.
Mine.
Alis is like, well, I do have the biggest room here, and I think it all makes sense. I don't know what took you so long.
Cause I'm a clown. I was treated like a clown. No, I just, once again, I wanted everyone to know that you were the beautiful and that you were the modest lady that you are. And I didn't want, I didn't want to think that you were just sleeping with anybody. I wanted them to know that you were sleeping with your man.
Well, yeah, feel free to tell who you like. Ethan had a few words about it the other day, but don't mind him. He'll get over it.
That was me. I just didn't want it to happen. I don't want anyone else to do it. Well, then maybe you and I sing my next song together as a duet. What do you think?
I don't. I'm not much of a singer, but I mean, maybe if we got it like more karaoke style. And what did you guys smoke during break?
Turn him off! This is...
Oh god, alright, I'm done.
Ah!
Is there no way to...
We're only
turn off
17 drinks.
soundboard?
There is. You can, if you go down by your gear, where your user settings is, right above there is open soundboard, and up above, in the upper right of that is the soundboard volume. You can turn it down. So
Settings.
you need
I don't think you can turn them off for the server though.
You cannot, I don't think.
Yeah.
So in this case, you would need Shreddy to turn the volume off.
All right, guys, control ourselves.
So hard, I know. I feel like soundboard, and these are like the worst things that happen to Discord. Really, they really are.
Yeah, we are children.
It's Discord's fault. They gave us.
One last one, then I'll be done. I promise. I swear.
No, you won't. What were we saying when we were about to have morning sex or something? Is that like what me and Aleph are gonna do?
Aleph was just saying, like, I do have the biggest room here. It makes more sense, and it gives me another room to rent out.
Well then, it looks like we will be singing our song today, and don't worry, I'll make it as easy as possible for you. All you have to do is be your beautiful self.
Yeah, just make sure some of your friends follow it up. I don't want to embarrass myself.
Oh, don't worry. Gary's always good for a song.
Okay, and then she goes down and she has her exchange with Garrick, and we'll jump to Gabaru. You wake up with your mahogany plank.
Whoa! Oh, I'm my legs. Oh god! Like I shoved the board.
You couldn't even finish that.
Yeah, I pushed the stiff board out between my legs. Stretch a little bit, and I kind of like reach back, and my hand hits this book I have in my bag, and the sun's coming in kind of good, so I was like, might as well try to read it. I've never read, so other than the cookbook. But this is how to be a better friend. Yeah, I just want to read like the first couple pages, maybe like try to get like a gist of the book, or just maybe something to help me become a better friend, so I can get more spices. Because me talking to Kiara last night, that didn't really work out, and I don't know how to be a better friend other than to, my friends of BAGAL.
Okay, roll intelligence check. So yeah, you're looking for it kind of at the purpose, like, to see like where you went wrong with Kiara and the dancing. And the first one is like, step 1, check in on your friends if you haven't heard from them in a while.
Okay, that's
and you're like, I'm always with my friends.
Yeah, friends. Easy.
And then you're like, this book is boring and
stupid book. I put it away. And I get up. I stretch a little bit. I take off my robe, put it away in my bag. I kind of want to venture out a little bit today. I feel like I've been really stuck up in here a little bit, and I feel like I worked a lot yesterday. And I kind of just want to go bask in the post festivities, see how like everyone should be in a good mood. So maybe I can go find that guy who's selling those cups before, the mugs, because like he'd be like the closest thing to a friend, because he's the only one I really talk to other than my friends.
Wasn't he extremely racist?
Yeah, super racist. But consistency, that's how I became a better chef.
Okay, so you head out into the streets of Baldur's Gate. And
I'm bringing my wood with me.
You got your plank, and at first you see him, and he's selling some mugs. He's pretty popular. It's Sunday morning, and this is one of the best hours to be a guy like him. Yeah, the merchants are all popping. Everyone's selling stuff, jams, jellies, him and his mugs. And
do you know the difference between jam and jelly?
I do.
Yeah, well, no. Jelly my finger in your ass. What? Oh.
Yeah, and you see him, and he's getting handed a large bag of coins for one of his stained mugs, and he's
fuck
like,
that, take a shot.
What do you want? Even though that is a mighty fine board.
I was thinking if we could. I've had this wood piece for some time, and I feel like your mugs would be a great place for me to make like mug holders.
Mug holders?
Yeah.
You mean like hands?
Yeah, but like, what if your hands are busy and you can't really hold your mug? I can make a mug holder.
But what do? You carry your mug holder? It's like a hand of a hand.
It's kind of like and I like point to my belt, and like I like kind of like motion to him, like it's like a cup holder for your belt, so you can like leave your cup there. It just goes right over any belt.
Okay, roll a persuasion check.
This is where we need the 20, man.
Huh. I mean, that is quite fashionable. But
I mean, I see you
what
doing
about
so
the
good.
mug? What about the mug spilling?
Spilling. I can make some mug
This is
top.
good when it's not full.
I can make
Lids?
some lids. Or someone such as yourself could incorporate that into your design and maybe change up the mug.
What's stopping me from not just doing these ideas myself?
Well,
Whoa.
it's totally up to you. I just thought you're the only person who's really talked to me since I've been here, and like you're the only one who's been really honest with me. And Luthic really appreciates honesty above anything. And if you don't like me, that's fine. But why not make a little bit of coin together?
Why not be seen not working with an orc?
Oh, racist.
If you want, I could be your competition. And if that's what you want, you'll have it.
Oh.
Intimidation check.
Brings the green ones
I get
to the
advantage with
chamber.
intimidation checks. Wait, do I do it? No, whatever. Else do it. I'm proficient in it. That's what it is.
Oh!
Competition, and you could hardly sell. It's gonna be easier to sell.
Hey, with your chest.
You could hardly sell a donut to a guard on a Sunday morning.
What?
Ooh. Okay. All right. I'm just gonna do this for myself, and this is gonna determine what I do with this. Okay. I know what to do. All right. You know what? You know what? You're right. That donut. You're right. I'm gonna make something else myself, and I go back to Bartley's.
Wait. How much for the plank?
Shut the fuck up, bitch. and I go. So my idea is that I'm gonna make donut holders instead of mug holders because donuts are much more better fresh, and if I can have donut holders made out of this mahogany wood that is 4 by 8 and by 2 inches thick, I think I can make a 1.5 inch donut holder. I'm gonna make that my thing, and so I'm gonna leave the board over there and
Well, I'm gonna
let
say
this
that
idea.
you have a good knowledge on the size of the donuts as you made them the other day, so getting the idea of what would hold them better comes to you quite easily. And I'd say that would give you advantage on your woodworking as you already got a plan and experience with donuts and their size. So it's more just the woodworking skill, but you have a good direction for it. So we can see how those come out. You can roll a survival with advantage.
Oh shit! Say less.
Yeah, you definitely does its job. It's a little rough on the edges, but it's one of the first batches that you made with your plank. I'd say, how big's your board?
4 by 8 and 2 inches thick.
Yeah, I'll say you're able to make about about 10 donut holders with your mahogany board.
The whole board total?
Unless you want to not use your whole board. Then you can make less, but
No, I think with the intelligence of 4 and -1, 3, I think I'm all in. I'm all in. I'm not gonna diversify my portfolio. I'm all in.
Yeah, you make 10 donut holders. They're rough on the edges. They're not perfect, but they're functional and they look appeasing.
Hell
Okay.
yeah. Thank you.
Lyra Royal.
Mm-hmm.
You wake up next to Kiara.
Yeah.
Bottle of wine is empty. You don't exactly know what happened, but she's there and you're there, and it's your room.
He doesn't remember, or she doesn't remember fucking.
Oh, I
That's
remember
sad.
what happened. Sorry, I'm just fixing my beard.
I'm assuming I'm probably a little hungover from last night.
Yeah.
Alright, so I'm just gonna cuddle back up to her and fall back asleep until someone fucking wakes me up.
Okay, charisma check.
Alright. Fucking hell. I cannot stop rolling fucking 4s.
She like rolls over, but does go back to bed. Just doesn't really you like huddle up, and then she just turns.
I'll just stay laying down, I guess.
Okay, so Ayla starts bringing you, Gary, some of like her leftover dried hops and stuff, and she's like, yeah, feel free to take up any space that you need. Use the cellar as it's cleaned out now. You'll definitely receive any profit of what you sell here, and I'll definitely get your name out there. It'll be well worth your while.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, well, I would split any profit with a local charity. But yeah, I think you can go away and I'll handle this now. Thank you.
She kind of like,
Such a gentleman.
she like rolls her eyes a bit, shrugs.
As you walk away, I'm
out of
like,
your way.
eggs and toast, please, while I work.
Blend it up in a cup.
In a cup.
Oh, never mind. Sorry. I just assumed.
Well, I'm not eating out of a dog bowl. Over easy, please.
She seems very surprised. But she likes the new direction, and she starts whipping it up. Tony is in the kitchen and kind of like fetching, like, she's like, salt, and he's like, salt, like pepper, and he's just like handing her the shit, and she's like really taking advantage of his help, like things that she could easily reach. She's just having him do it anyways.
I'm so proud of you, Anthony.
Paulo, Aelith left you some time ago, but she always likes her early mornings. It's her morning time, and you respect that. But you're starting to wake up now.
So I was just thinking about the song that I was gonna sing later, but it's morning. I want to go and grab my robes because obviously I'm not gonna sleep in something that precious, and I'm gonna put them on. I will walk downstairs and wait. No, I'm gonna do what every normal person does when they wake up in the morning. I'm gonna pee. And then I'm going to walk downstairs.
Drain the old kobold.
100% drain the old kobold, and I'm going to walk downstairs and grab maybe something to eat. But in all honesty, I'm just going to start writing again and just get ready for the morning song, which I promised Aelith.
Yeah, and Lyra, roll a con save.
Alright.
Okay. Yeah. So yeah, Paula, you get down the stairs, you see Gabru watching Tony and Aelith cook. You see, you heard mentions that Gary is downstairs, or Garrick is downstairs. It sounded a little weird to you that was how it was worded. You see Bartley like looking really hungover, starting to like pull out his wares, but he's very sluggish and you could tell he had a long night. Everyone else is, really, they all look kind of like how Lordamir normally does. Everyone has their heads down. It's very, very a long morning for everyone here.
So, it's not full yet, I'm assuming, right? Alright.
No.
So, I just want to walk up to Alex. I know she's probably working right now. She's behind the counter, right?
Yeah, and you hear her muttering. She's like, Garrick wants a over easy egg.
Who?
Garrick.
Who's Garrick, my love?
Gary. He's calling himself Garrick now. I'm respecting his change of
Garrick.
manners.
Interesting. I'll go speak with him, but later on, when we do perform together, I won't make you sing. I saw it made you feel uncomfortable. I'll sing a song to you, and if you could do your best to maybe just perform to it, and maybe do a dance, and whatever you interpret, whenever you feel for that. How does that sound?
A little dance. I mean, I am pretty good and had practice last night.
Yeah, you did. All right, and yes, all you have to do is, use some of your beautiful moves, and as I sing the song, just interpret what I'm saying. And I want to walk over to Gary and be like, "What's up, Gary? Heard you got a new nickname?"
Gary, oh, is that what they're calling me? Short for Garrick?
Short for Garrick.
No, it is Garrick.
It is Garrick? You've been
Garrick?
going by Gary for the past, I don't know, like 2-3 months? How long have we been adventuring together?
Oh, adventuring together? Oh, boy.
But,
Well, I've clearly been blacking out again. Sure. My pockets upstairs must be full of riches if a magical bard and I have been on adventures.
Gary.
You've seen my skill.
What? Gary, we're a team. What are you talking about? There's 4 of us. 5 of us if you count the badger.
Gary is the name of a peasant. I was raised in a monastery.
So, your name is Garrick?
Garrick, correct.
Do you know who I am?
Sweet on the bartender, I assume.
More than sweet, that's... We're together, but no, my name's Apollo. Do you really not remember anything?
No.
Wait, this is starting to add up. When we had first met you, you said you didn't remember who you were and you were trying to figure it out. So that whole time... this all makes sense. So, Garrick... Garrick, I think we have a very exciting opportunity for you to meet your friends.
Oh, well. Are they similarly dressed?
Are you wearing your purple robes? Just out of...
I am.
Well, we all have matching garbs. We're all part of a team. Garrick, the people that you're going to meet today have saved your life more than once, and you've saved theirs. That includes me. Come with me. This is important. Sit down. Is Lyrell down yet? Like, have you come down? Or are you still in bed?
No, I'm sleeping.
Fooling around morning sex time.
Is Nebbish downstairs?
You do not see Nebbish.
Alright, then I'm just going to do it myself. Garrick, I need you to stay here for just a moment. Alright, I need to go get the team. Alright?
Alright, well, I'm finishing this brew. I don't know how many profits are going to be with these shit materials, but...
Don't worry about profits. Trust me, we'll take care of that. Just wait right here. I need to run upstairs. I need to go get the team. I'm going to knock on Ruru's door first and wake his ass up and bring him downstairs.
I believe Ruru was downstairs. He was watching Tony and...
Oh, are you downstairs?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, son of a bitch! Okay, well, you're the first person I go grab.
What do you
Ruru,
want?
I need you over here now. There's an emergency.
Okay. And I pick up my donut holders, and I'm holding one in my hand.
Are you wearing your robes?
No.
Do me a favor. I need you to go put them on, and it's gonna matter. Something's going on with Gary. I need to go get Lyrell. I'm gonna tell her to get dressed too.
Gary?
Yeah, I need you to meet down here in like 3 minutes. Can you do that?
Gary smoked
okay.
too much in the garage.
All right, I'm gonna run
during the
upstairs too.
break.
So let's go.
Okay. And I double dash upstairs.
Yeah, I'm just gonna run to Lyrell's door, and I'm just gonna start pounding on the door.
Very, very slowly I'll answer it. Just kind of partially opening the door.
Lyrell,
What?
Yara's like, Real, you got that, right?
Lyrell,
I got it.
I need you to get dressed. I need you to come downstairs now.
It's a bad time.
This is a bad time. You're right. I need you to get dressed and come downstairs now. There's an emergency.
I'll make a perception check.
I'm like, I want to know. He rolls first.
Her lips are
I
all
like-
swollen from the scissoring.
Are you trying to like block the doorway or?
I'm like half peeking behind the or beyond the door. Like
Can
I'm
you
not
make
fully
a-
exposed.
Can you make a stealth check?
Sure.
You drink on 1s and 20s.
And honeys.
Yeah. You're trying to like creak the door open and like act like you're blocking the way, but still show Apollo enough of yourself to know that you're hearing and understanding him. But Apollo, you can see Kiara in the bed behind him.
Whoa. Look, Lyrell, I don't want to see any of that. You can close the door more. I want to grab the handle and like pull it a little close, but still see her face. Lyrell, I need you to meet downstairs in about 2-3 minutes. There's no questions going on, Lyrell. I understand you have a friend in bed right now. I understand.
It's not even why I'm. I don't even know how much I drank last night.
Gary says he's leaving the group. He's changed. He doesn't remember me. He doesn't remember anybody. I need you to get dressed and come downstairs now.
Did I say I was leaving the group, or are you just saying
I'm
that?
just saying that. I'm just saying that because, well, I'm assuming it by the way
That's
you don't remember.
manipulative, sir.
It is.
Inside check.
It is, but at the same
Yeah,
time,
you can do
I
all
am
the
worried.
insight check.
I am worried that you did say like you don't remember anybody, that you're not Gary. God damn it!
Yeah, you can tell that he is. You can tell that he is over exaggerating some of the details, and he's really just saying a lot of things to like speed you up, but you can kind of see right through it.
Can't speed a woman up.
I start closing the door.
Look! Okay, he didn't say he was leaving the group.
Linda.
Linda, listen, Linda. He didn't say he was leaving the group, Lyrell, but there is something wrong.
Listen, Linda.
He's not calling himself Gary. He doesn't remember anybody. There's something going on. If you care about your friend, come downstairs. Okay? I'll be down there. I'm just gonna walk down.
I'll sigh and start changing to something semi-presentable because my plan is to go back upstairs.
Yara's like, who was it?
It's Apollo. He saying Gary is being weird. It'll be 5 minutes. I'll be back. Okay.
Bring a coffee while you're at it.
And yeah, I'll come down. Not in the robes. Like just my normal adventuring stuff, just without the armor.
Yeah, let's take it off soon.
Okay.
It's
yeah,
not
you-
gay if there are magic rocks or if there are math rocks involved, right?
That's right.
Okay.
I mean, it is gay if it's two math rock women banging.
So Apollo, you are the first to make it back downstairs. Aelith has her plate with the toast and the over easy egg, and she hands it to Garrick. And she's like, well, here you go, Garrick. Let me know if you need anything. I'll be back behind the counter.
Excellent. I finished the beginnings of the brew. I gave some instructions for adding more hops after removing the old ones, so I just have the hops floating in there. You call it an extra pale ale.
Nice. And that needs to ferment for how long?
I left the directions.
Okay. I'll have Tony take care of it.
Alright, thank you for this meal. I'm gonna eat the meal.
Okay, on safe?
Well, for the meal? To see if she poisoned me?
Yeah, just to see, make sure you're not choking on it. Or spilling runny egg on yourself. I don't know.
Or for more drinks.
Yeah. Yeah, it's you feel like it could have used more salt.
So is he eating
That's what I
right
expect from eating at like a town, just towny food.
Okay, so Apollo, you see him digging into his runny egg and his toast, and Ayla's going back behind the bar.
Before I go sit down, I want to go up to Aelith and say, do you have time to come have breakfast with us?
Yeah, sure. It's not too busy this morning.
Okay. Now, if you need, I'll go back and prepare them. I don't want you to have to do it, but could you bring plates for everyone down? We have to speak with Gary, and there's something going on.
No need. Ethan's working this morning.
Cortega.
Well, then perfect.
Hey.
If we can get some plates. What's up, Cortega? For everyone, for me, for Gabaru, for yourself, and for Lyrel. I don't know if she'll be down the whole time, so maybe a half plate, but please. I'm trying to, portray that I am worried about my friend.
Okay. Will do, Poe.
No, I forget about my nickname. And I want to sit down next to Garrick.
Okay. Garrick, you see him sit down in front of you.
Yes, here to debrief me on our next mission together, huh? I assume I am getting my fair share of this. If I go upstairs, I will see that I've been paid aptly so far for our adventures.
Of course, Garrick. I'm happy to hear that you are happy with the group. They're going to come down and, I guess, reintroduce themselves. But before you say anything, let's wait for them to come, because I want you to tell us what you remember, and we'll tell you what's happened in the past few months. Has Ruru come down yet?
By this time, yeah, I would say he dressed up pretty quick. He folded it really nicely and put it in a special pouch in his bag, so he takes it out fairly quick and changes.
Should we wait for you, Lyrel, since Ruru's coming down?
I'm gonna be coming down, probably not too far after Gabber.
Well, when
Intervention.
When Ruru gets there, I'm just gonna say, all right, Gary, I don't know if Lyrel will come down, so...
And, as you're saying that, I'll be approaching the table, pinching the bridge of my nose, obviously headache, still very tired.
There's food coming, Lyrel, and hopefully some coffee, too, for your head. I know that you're not doing well. Thank you for coming down.
So, what's going on with Gary?
Garrick. Gary is the name of a peasant who digs ditches for a living.
Garrick.
I just want to point at him now that he's saying that. Be like, this is what I meant!
Sorry. Forgive me. As long as I've known you, you've been wanted to be addressed as Gary.
Gary, well, I'm sorry. It seemed to be, bonk on the head. I want to continue to use the word bonk. I have a bonk on the head, and I don't remember it, but sorry if I were in easier spirits, but I cannot accept the name of Gary. Gary.
And that's completely understandable. I'm glad we finally meet on, for lack of a better word, sober terms.
So, have I been doing most of the heavy lifting with the kicking and the the punching that you can expect from a martial arts expert like me.
Forgive me if this sounds insulting. I don't mean it that way. You've kind of been the drunk. You're a very good fighter when it comes to being drunk, but that's kind of all you're good at when it comes to fighting is being drunk.
Oh shit. Okay, well, this is the problem here because I don't drink, and I had a thing with drinking. I don't drink anymore. If you see me drinking,
You don't drink?
slap it out of my hand. I'm a drunken master. I play the role of a drunk, or I play the role of a person who is lost, and I use their underestimation to my advantage. But I don't drink actually, no.
Lyrel, Ruru, do you understand why I needed you here?
So as you're saying this, Anthony has like coffee in one hand and water in the other, and he's like trying not to say anything, but he's like, as his talk's like going on, like, whoever's not talking, he's trying to like, he knows it's an important conversation and he's not trying to interrupt it, but he's trying to still serve all of you guys.
I just look at him and I say, tea.
Oh, and he like looks at both of his hands and he's like, I'll be right back. What kind?
Oh. The kind that hasn't been sitting in your cupboard for the longest.
Yeah, so run to the market and get the freshest.
Oh no.
Alright, well, I've meditated. I have my breakfast like I always have. And looks like I'll be having some tea. What's this mission? Who are we after? I don't kill, you know that. I haven't been killing, have I?
Oh my god. Ruru, hit him on the head again. We need the other Gary back. I'm kidding.
Yeah.
No.
And I'll attack recklessly.
No, I'm kidding.
Oh, what?
I'm kidding. Look, Garrick,
Oh.
and a lot's happened these past few months. Not only have you been killing, you've been one of the best fighters I've seen, just like Lyrel said. You have taken people down mercilessly, but people who are bad. You've been a hero.
Well, that's good. I assume being a hero pays well. Well,
Yes.
I've got this brew going. There's no need for me to be here. I'm sure it'll come out as well as it can with the ingredients that this establishment was able to present. Let's say we move on. I'm sure I was the party leader, right? So I'll say, debrief me. What is the next steps? And let's move. Let's move. Enough talk.
Lyrel?
As you're having your little intervention, you hear the door open and in walks Jarek with his fancy belt and his robes, and he starts walking right over towards you guys.
No, it's Garrett.
I kind of sigh because I wanted to just go back to my room, but being the rightful leader, I will stand to greet them.
Jarek walks up to you guys, like, and he's like, "Oh, am I interrupting something?"
Nothing really. How can we help you?
Ah, yes. And he like claps his hands together, and he's like, "Where's that boy with the coffee?" Oh, anyways, glad to be seeing you guys here. Have you learned anything about the Thieves Guild?
We infiltrated their base in the sewers. We didn't completely go through it because they had defenses that were proving to be a little bit too much of a hindrance to us. There were just too many of them. We did rescue one of their cooks, if you would like to talk to them.
Yes, the boy
sure.
with the coffee. Am I right?
Yes. I'm not sure how much.
Yes, I questioned him
information
earlier when he got here.
Did you? Okay.
He all checks out. It seems like he didn't have deep ties and really didn't know too much about what was going on. Which is why I'm hoping you guys can hopefully tell me something more. Was it mages? Are my suspicions correct?
I'll kind of look back at the party. Let's just see if they want to fill in at all too.
Look, Jarek, it's kind of a bad time, but I'll answer your questions, and if we just make it quick. What were your suspicions? Please remind me.
Group of maybe mages behind the Thieves Guild orchestrating this. I mean, zombie resurrection? What else could it be? Tell me I'm right.
Well, we only got far enough to have a few fights and haven't gone all the way down. Do you guys remember any mages? No, right?
No.
Yeah, spells with broken hands.
We need to get farther into the maze, Jarek. We've had some trials, tribulations. We actually did very well in some battles, but we won't be sleeping down there, so we come to rest here, and yesterday was a party. So unfortunately, we took one day's rest, and we'll be going back down there possibly either today or tomorrow, depending on how everyone feels. We need to be at tip-top shape.
Well, I mean, that is a little disappointing that you don't have anything more. So, was Dex cooked down there, or what? Surely you saw something else.
What did we see?
The dwarves?
I don't remember what we fought.
Yeah, remember the dwarves? The ones that ate my good old chili?
Oh, yes!
And we decided not to kill that person, and then possibly save his brother.
His brother's
Yes,
name?
yes, I spoke to Anthony.
I mean, I didn't just say that because I'm dumb. In the
No,
head.
yeah. No, I remember that part, but that was a couple episodes ago. I'm trying to remember what like our main fight was. But okay, that all that.
Why
is
real is that a bite on your arm?
A bite?
Yes. So it kind of looks like markings of some sort.
I'll
Better check
look at
Kiara's
my
teeth.
arm. Because I personally don't remember being bit by something.
Oh, it wasn't something.
Okay, roll a history check.
Alright.
That was a someone
Your girlfriend's a biter.
that rhymes with tiara.
Oh, Kiara.
So, yeah, I'll say you know he's not referring to anything that happened with Kiara, and he's referring to the bite from the mimic.
Oh, okay, right. Oh, it was a, Are you familiar at all with, Mimic?
Vile creature. They had one of those disguised as loot.
Yeah, they did.
Interesting. There was nothing else. I
They
presume.
had-
Clearly,
they
you're
had,
leaving us some details.
They had some spore creatures. I've never
Spore creatures. Describe
seen
them.
They were sort of plant-like.
Yeah, like
They kind of just floated around.
floating plant-like. Did they have an eye?
Do I remember them having an eye?
Yeah. I mean,
Alright.
Chimes in. An
Yeah,
eye.
it chimes in.
Interesting. Very
And
peculiar.
when they were slain, they erupted in some sort of poisonous gas.
And
And
you
I
guys
take
are
out-
all okay, I presume.
Yeah.
We had why we had to leave so early is Garrick and Gabaru were both poisoned, and
Garrick. Who's Garrick?
I'll motion over to Gary or Garrick in this case.
Eric, I'm Garrick, and I've been
Garrick of
professionally trained martial artist.
Garrick of BAGAL is. I mean, Gary of BAGAL is Garrick? I would never.
I'm more of a crumpets person, but you can bring me bagels.
Is this some sort of joke?
Nope. That's him.
Do we know of Garrick's family? Like, is his family famous since he's royalty?
I didn't say I was royalty. I said that I was at like a prestigious, or maybe I didn't say prestigious, but I was trained at a monastery.
Yeah, as far as all of you guys know, you don't really know where he's from. He was just some old guy that got bopped in the head. He is now.
Well, I'm just kidding. As soon as you said old guy, I had to do it.
He's just been there, and he's been Gary, and this is all really strange, and you don't really know what he's talking about.
Well, I'm not completely derailing our evening by doing this, but
Jarek is like, well, I will try and look into these plant creatures. It doesn't sound like anything that mages do that I know, but
I take out my rope that was made into a lasso, because I lassoed one, and I show him how big it was to give him a representation.
That's helpful. That's very helpful, Ruru. Every detail matters in these scenarios. I'm gonna probably need to hit the library and educate myself.
The library.
But if you guys are willing to go back down there and find out any more info, if you said there was farther to go, that would be much appreciated.
To the restriction section.
We just require another day or two to rest and regain our strength and possibly find some remedies for this poison in case we come across them again. But we will.
The festival, wasn't it? That's what you're buying time for.
Yeah,
I know. It was quite the party. It's the word around the town these days.
If you do find information fairly quickly, if you could let us know so we could possibly try to find a remedy so we don't have to hightail it out of there. And
certainly you spoke with Fayed, I'd assume.
Yep, he was the one that saved us.
Well, believe me, that man knows his stuff, and he is very trustworthy.
So I have a... Oh, go ahead.
Drink!
Rest assured, also drink, yes. Rest assured, we will...
Oh, shit.
We will go back down, and we will figure out what's at the bottom of this.
I do have a question, sir. Since you know so much in your wealth of knowledge, do you happen to know, who's Nicholas Flamel?
Nicholas Flamel?
Alright, I'm done derailing, go ahead.
What are you actually going to ask him, though?
No, I was just gonna derail, that was it. I was just gonna ask you about Nicholas Flamel. I already know we have to go underneath, so I just want to keep interrogating Gary and figure out what the fuck's going on.
Okay, well, Jarek's like, well, if that pony gets back, I saw him running out the door as I came in, I'll be around waiting for my coffee, but let me know if you guys find anything else worth mentioning, and I will continue doing my research.
Well, at least now you can tell Garrick that we are a formidable group since we handle matters like this. And you will be getting paid.
I mean, you seem to be a bard of magical persuasion, and a wood elf as beautiful as she, and clearly a orc, supposed to have some muscle. Otherwise, why would he, be in this group?
Metaspec is raiding with a party of one again. Oh man. Oh shit.
Gary,
Nicest.
I'll drink to it. I'll drink to it every time, Meta.
Yeah, that's like the nicest thing you've ever said to me, and I blush.
It was also slightly racist.
Yo, fun fact, blushing is the one thing humans can do that no other animal on Earth can do? That's like an actual fact. Like, no other animal on Earth can blush when we're sexually
My dog
aroused.
does something similar to blushing.
That's a red rocket. That's a red rocket.
If you brush her and tell her she's a pretty girl, she starts like Stop it.
You're stupid.
But it might be my interpretation.
Metaspec, thank you for the 100 bits. Everybody drink.
I'm gonna drink.
Has a 1 in it.
Oh, you're right.
Woohoo!
Alright, as the team leader, I declare that we get back down there and continue the reconnaissance, gain a better understanding of these thieves.
Sounds good. And I'll head over to Bartley's to get reload on some crossbow bolts and maybe get a shield.
It's like, morning, friend. Glad to see you're up and willing to do business. And he seems a little hungover, but willing to sell.
I show him my donut holder.
What is this?
This is my newest invention. It's called the donut holder. You put the donut in, and it attaches to your belt.
Mm-hmm. And then
And you have a fresh donut whenever you want.
To eat later. And whoa, the way that it's functional, it's like that's not gonna get on your clothes like that. And
Yeah. And
well, friend.
You can double it as a bagel holder.
And he kind of gets a little bit of a smile. And he's like, I think you got a mighty fine idea.
And I'm like, oh, that's great. And I show him the other 10. And I'm like,
whoa, you've been busy this morning.
Oh, yeah, I have. If you sell it, you can get 15% of the profit.
You want me to sell your fine craftsmanship?
The only thing I can think of.
Well, I normally try to claim that all my wares are from the Sunset Mountains, but, that plank was probably found somewhere along the way that you've been carrying around, and, I could fudge a few details here and there. Hey, you got yourself a deal, Ruru, and he holds out his arm.
Let's go, and I give him a nice shake. And I leave one of the holders on myself, so I give him 9. And, yeah.
Any sort of a minimum profit you're looking to make out of these, or do I just try and test the waters and see what they're worth?
Test the waters, see how they're worth. Maybe they're a Rolex, maybe it's a G-Shock. It's all good.
Digital heavies.
Hey, M&M uses the G-Shock.
That's what I'm saying.
And he starts setting up the mugs in his shop and writing up a little negotiation tag and a little memo on them. It's like, hardwood mahogany, you won't find it better. Bartley's wares. You see the sign that he's like a little writing on it, and it's all totally Bartley.
Bartley out. And and I want to just buy 20 crossbow bolts, and so I'll have 25.
Oh, that's free of charge. You're my business partner.
I like to make eye contact with Bartley and then just visually cringe at his presence.
Let's do 20%. You deserve more.
Gary having a rough morning? He mutters to you.
Oh, Gary's doing just fine. I think he drank too much last night.
Yeah, he kind of gave me a little bit of a look, but...
Oh, that's just him, being him. Gary!
I mean, he did really want to win that competition. He didn't even use his mug at the start.
Yeah, let's not talk about it too much. I think it might hurt his memories if it, comes back.
Oh, but your friend Lyreal, man, she can put them down. And he just starts remembering and reminiscing about last night and picking out moments, and he can't help himself.
That's great, and I slowly start walking backwards.
Well, you have a good time, Ruru. I'm glad you came by and stopped around, and till next time.
Yeah, no problem. Bye.
Yeah, seeing that the meeting is mostly over, I'm going to grab a couple waters and coffees and head back to my room.
But before everyone goes, I have to sing a song.
Oh god.
I'll set this one out, Apollo. Yeah, I'm sure it'll be great, but I just my head.
All right, fine. Go up. You don't have to sit through this one, but Garrick, you're the one who normally performs with me, right?
Oh, so you know about my virtuoso flute playing?
Yes, I do, and I need you to play the flute for me today in just the most beautiful serenadic fashion. Can you do that for me?
Oh, I would love to do that. I live for this kind of stuff.
Well, and I want to look. Aelith was supposed to come sit with us and eat, but I know that she probably, if she did, she didn't say anything. Was she sitting there?
Yeah, Ayla sees that you're getting up on the stage, and she honestly, kind of, brushes her hair, and she almost, looks like she's ready because she was asked to perform a little with you.
Come, I want to wave to her, and I want to bring Gary up and say, Gary, please serenade us with one of your beautiful flute songs. You know how amazing you play.
Alright, so like...
What's funny is, this kind of fits. So, I look at her and I'm just kind of point to her to start dancing. It's just, I can roll you a 20, rolling, shimmering, splendid. Tell me, adventure, when did you last? Let your dice decide. I can open your eyes, take you dice by dice, over dragons and mountains you would never dare to ride. A whole new role, a brand fantastic point of view. That was a one before, but look no more. A nat 20 has brought a whole new role.
Okay, and yeah, Alis is doing her little dance, and it's going, and Garrick, and Apollo, and the DM roll a performance check.
Yes, let's go. Come on, Garrick.
I'll say a good performance is over 15.
God damn it. Let's
me?
go, dude.
Oh, you know why? That's just because you're a peasant, but me, performance, it's what I do. Okay, maybe not.
Well, honestly, all of you combined, this is a really great. Ayla's dance is really good. Apollo's singing is beautiful, and Gary's fluting is acceptable.
You guys just don't understand. It's from where I come from. This is beautiful.
Mm-hmm. Oh, it was. That's the new flute portion of a whole new role. We're making an album, Gary. Did you not remember?
No.
Yeah, it's just self-titled, BAGAL.
I was able to just pick it up that quickly because I'm so great.
You are. It was a song that I picked up on the spot, and you did too. That's how great we are, Gary. Remember the future of what we're doing, okay? You, me, Gabaru, Lyrel, are the best. I just want to pump Gary up and
Really? You want to put my up? Because my character's being an asshole right now.
Yeah, but you're our asshole. And if you don't take care of your asshole, you get hemorrhoids. So come on, asshole. Let's go sit down with our group.
Well, alright. It's a lot of dawdling now. Do we get paid well enough to dawdle like this?
I want to put down 3 gold and just be like, shut the fuck up, Gary.
$3 gold. I gotta pick it up.
And in the tip jar, Aylis receives 35 gold. She pulls out 15 of it and flips 5 to Gary and 10 to Apollo.
Wow.
I slap it back on the bar and I say, give it to the children.
Children?
of this town, wherever we are.
Sure, that can be arranged. Are you sure?
Yep. I'm about to be rich anyways.
Okay. I'll be grateful. Okay, so Lyril, you're slipping back to the room.
Yeah.
Oh, she's gonna.
You see
Coffees and waters.
You're gonna get into
you
a
get
slip.
in and you see Kiara's kind of getting dressed almost more in her her adventuring gear. Her little wristbands and her cap and
I'll set the drinks down on a table and kind of. Oh, you're leaving already. I had the impression you were staying.
well, a girl's gotta work, but I'll be here with coffee.
If you don't mind me asking, how much do you get paid to transport things?
Like I said, the shipment of the spices was like about 450 gold.
Come on, DM, give her some sugar. I want you to explain. I want him to roll performance, and then you describe the lovemaking.
With his luck on his rolls, it would not be good.
Yeah, no.
Watch the 20 right now.
Well, you'll come back, right?
I'll make sure another shipment's in this area. Kind of like being around.
All right. Well, just. I can't tell you to, uproot your life and stay here, especially because it's a rented room. But just stay safe, I guess.
Charisma check.
Another fucking 4. God damn it.
I could protect myself quite well.
I'll just nod and go back to the bed. Just kind of sit.
Yeah, she continues getting ready and sips on the coffee, and she's still friendly, but she seems pretty determined on what she's gonna do.
Man, you must not have licked and flicked enough last night.
Yo, low key, Kiara got the heavies too.
It's just leather armor.
Yo, that shit's formed.
Yeah, so Alis continues serving people. Thanks you, Apollo, for your song.
It is a
I'll give
Three
you the
Amigos
10
room.
gold.
Yes.
And yeah, Jarek gets his coffee. Tony returns finally and has been heating water and brings you your tea, Garrick. Freshly made with new tea from the market, like the tea bags that he had brewed in the hot water. But they taste nice and fresh.
He likes clean tea bags. Sorry.
Garrick, what do you do about your clean tea bags, fresh brewed tea?
I drink it. It is acceptable. I kind of give like a fake smile, like but it's probably not what I want. Let's get this adventure going, guys. We had breakfast like 30 minutes ago or whatever. We need to get going. We need to earn that money.
I give Tony my apron that I have hanging up on there. and I point to the hat and I said, when we come back, we want to have your most delicious meal. And if you blow us out of the water with the meal, you can have my hat.
Okay, I'll try and get Aelith to let me touch the grill, but I haven't quite earned those privileges yet. I definitely upped my game of serving last night, but thank you, Gabaru. I appreciate it. I can't wait to try.
You got this. And I give him 10 gold to maybe get some, something else that he needs for himself, just out of curiosity. So I had 202 gold, and now I have one. I'm gonna give him 12 gold actually. So I have 190.
Oh, thank you. I'll be able to restock the kitchen. This will be good.
Besides just restocking the kitchen, just maybe get something nice for yourself, like a nice knife or something. It's always important to have a very sharp knife.
And please do keep a lookout for my brother. If you showed him half the kindness you've shown me, that would mean the world.
And his name was I forgot, Brandon, right?
I'll let you know next session.
Okay, cool. Hey, chat, if you guys like the name Brandon, please, type one in the chat. Type one in the chat if you like Brandon.
Let's don't be using me for an NPC, please. Let's
Get him.
Okay.
My name's not High Fantasy. I'm just High, and we play fantasy.
Okay, how about we wrap up tonight's session there?
Yep.
We got Garrick trying to really get the party going. Lyril is hanging onto her room. Gabriel is saying his goodbyes to Tony, and Apollo is with his lady.
I lose my girl. I lose my leadership position. What else can you take from me?
Whoa. We haven't given up your leadership position, but you may have lost your girl, but I don't know about the leadership position.
There is someone else that's losing everything, but...
Is it me? Am I going bazonkers?
I don't want to lose everything.
I was just referring to Nebish, sorry.
We all like gasp for a second. We're like, well, this is the end of my happiness. Alright, give me a second. I'm gonna find who we're gonna raid. Let's see.
Hey, we got to 21 drinks.
Yeah.
I guess my other question, would be like that 100 gold I gave to Aelith. How does she put it towards something, or is there like something being like constructed in the bar or Aelith's place?
You gave her that to try and get some stake in the elf song, right?
Yeah.
And, like really cement your case of, she seems like she's just, you've heard some overhearings of her discussing things with Ethon, her right-hand guy in that sort of aspect, and they're
we're getting raided by a party of 31.
Oh my god.
Oh fuck, welcome in. Oh, we got a drink for that. Shit.
Up, guys?
I'll drink and I'll smoke for that.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
That's crazy.
How was the stream?
It was. How was your guys' stream? That is the big question. Here, let's do this. Since they're coming in, you guys finish your conversation, and I'll find one last Never Have I Ever, a good one for us to do as we close.
Yeah. We were about to send a raid of our own, but we'll try and stick around a little bit.
You guys played a 14-player D&D session? Who was the DM, and how many people did you kill?
Yeah, that's a lot. That's cool. But yeah, we're kind of wrapping up our session tonight, but we'll try and stick around because we'd love to meet all of you guys. Welcome in.
Okay.
We have had a long night of D&D ourselves, so.
So here, I have two then for you to close the night for Never Have I Evers, and you guys are welcome to answer in the chat. All right. Never have I ever.
Albino.
Jesus.
Albino. What the? All right,
Wow.
everybody drink 10 times.
Your drinks.
Cheers to that.
I need to get another drink.
I do too, and at this point, I can't not drink for that. God damn it! I'll be right back.
Yeah. Well, anyways, our party has been having a little bit of a party themselves. There was a festival going on outside, and they've been interacting with all the guests in that. They haven't had any combat this session, but yeah, I hope you guys had fun. 14 characters is a lot to deal
Yeah, it
with.
is.
How many bards are there in a 14 session? And
They're all bards.
Is it a full band? Oh my god, no way.
Cool.
All
like a whole
bard?
marching band? No.
Oh yeah.
What happens at band camp stays at band camp.
Time? Somebody shut the flute. Just kidding.
I thought you were reading chat. Like, what's going on?
No.
Big old chunky gift.
Bro, fuck. All right,
Crazy.
welcome. I don't even like this shit. I'm drinking this because of you, albino. God damn it.
Oh, 2 parties
Oh,
met.
that's
Okay.
awesome, dude.
That
That's
is very
cool.
cool.
A little crossover episode.
That is dope, though. Oh.
It's like the metaverse of D&D.
Okay, so as I take this drink, never have I ever, this is the easy one, been blackout drunk, where you do not remember anything that happened that night.
I need a drink. Shit. What good day.
I didn't know we were drinking more for that, but
I've never been blackout drunk.
I've been.
Oh, really?
Okay, how
So
about
you gotta
this?
chase the swirly whirlies. You gotta really chase it. You gotta really be like, oh man, I'm starting to feel like I can't drink anymore. And you gotta be like, no, fuck tonight. I'm gonna do it right now.
Yeah.
You gotta really mean it that day.
I don't,
Sky vodka.
I refuse to get to that point. I don't like alcohol enough, and I stop myself. But, so, okay.
I mean, there's never been like, I don't know. I just felt like the times it's happened to me, I like was deceived. Like this one time, like I had a shot glass that was like twice the size, and I didn't know that like what else everyone else was doing.
Oh.
Oof.
Yeah, it was like a because they're always like deceiving shapes. This one was like extra wide, and like I couldn't tell.
Nikki D's like, I've forgotten a bunch, but no blackout. Or no
Okay.
no blackout. God
So
damn.
you've never blacked out? No. What about you, Parzival? Have you ever blacked out?
No.
Okay.
You gotta get pars, man.
Yeah, dude, Parzival, we gotta take you to Vegas. You don't have to get
Parzival
blacked out, but we gotta get you
anything.
fucked up, dude.
You gotta steal Mike Tyson's tire, and no.
Okay.
Okay, next one.
God, I'm like stuck between two because we've gone through a lot of really good ones.
Do
But-
them both. We get the time.
All right. Never have I ever lied to law enforcement.
Oh my god. That's all I do.
I need a drink again. God damn.
Yeah,
I've greened out but never blacked out.
Yeah, is that where you realize that you've been high for like hours and you've watched like
I've greened
5
out before.
episodes of Married with Children in a row and you're like, why am I even awake? At
I
this
would rather
point?
be smoking instead of drinking, but we have rules. All right.
Ultimate couch lock.
That's so funny.
Okay.
Yeah, never done that either, so.
God damn it,
Sorry,
Parzival.
dude.
Okay, Parzival, why don't you do a never have I ever that you have done that maybe we haven't?
Oh god, there's a lot that I could do that are like the easy way to do it. Do I want to just make you guys drink?
Yeah.
I mean, try it.
All right, never have I ever pulled 5Gs going inverted in a aerobatic plane.
Yeah, but we haven't
Okay.
we haven't done
We
it, so we don't
haven't,
drink.
so we're not gonna drink. You
Okay.
drink, you
Oh, yeah,
motherfucker.
you're
You
right,
drink.
you're right, you're
Oh.
right.
I have a good one for you guys.
I had it back. I asked about it. You're like, yeah, that's right. And fucking
All right.
hell.
Yeah, no, yeah, you finally drank. Okay, here's one for you guys. And you guys don't have to answer. This one's obviously touchy. Have you guys ever role played in the bedroom? Oh! You don't have to tell a story. This is recorded. this is recorded. You don't have to tell the story, but the drink said everything.
I'll tell the story right after this.
All right. If you guys want to join the
'Cause
Discord
it's iffy for Twitch, so
okay, if you guys want to hang out, join the Discord, and then we'll meet up in one of the public rooms. That way, you guys can hear the story.
you're on the Discord anyways.
That's true.
Yeah, it's
Just for the tomfoolery, dipshittery, and Yeah.
Okay. This is. Oh fuck! I can't ask that. Yeah,
I think we're good. We could send our raid
yeah,
off
I
there.
can't ask some of these. Some of these are kind of fucked up.
Yeah. We'll hang out in the Speakeasy Tavern here in the Rollin 20's Discord. You can catch up on our campaign on YouTube, and it's been a pleasure hanging out with all of you in the chat tonight. If you're new here, honestly, give us a shot. I think we're funny. But yeah.
We're gonna pass off the raid to
drop
another
a
channel
follow,
as well.
watch a YouTube video, watch a VOD on Twitch. It's a good time.
Oh yeah.
Love you guys. Roll on 1 in 20s or drink on 1s and 20s. Anyway, bye.
Let's spam our emotes over there.
Roll it, bitch.